वाला पियो स्कैन करो और पाओ मौका।
Is a well-traveled player here, young gun from Pakistan, able to do so much work over the last years in Tekken 7, and of course just going into Tekken 8. He has done great work with his Victor, his Lydia. But again, we know he can play a number of characters. Ninja Killa, highest ranked online player, first one to reach Tekken God Infinity online, but he's proving to do things offline as well. Multi-game master. He is not a Steve player. Don't let the screen fool you. He is a law player.
Wow, and he locked in the character he got infinite with first. Yeah.
Wow, so he is putting in a test.
Big man himself.
Did he get some intel as well? Because, you know, there's a lot of people that seem to be able to know when they say that there's not that many Pokemon players in Pakistan.
Really? Okay. Really? So that could be a reason why. Maybe he got that intel from somebody.
Yeah, it might have been bad intel. Maybe the Pakistani scene is putting.
Yeah, I bought it, man.
But this is a surprise. I thought he was gonna pick Law. Anyways, we are gonna go into the action. We got Farzin.
Farzin was very lucky in this match.
Let's see what he got.
I would say,
Ooh, big gladiator stage as well. Coliseum.
like one of the best matches
Yakushima
that happened yesterday.
Yeah, big test here is to see what do you know. Do you know how to fight against this character? You would have to imagine Ninja Killa fights against a lot of Victor.
Oh, true. Yeah, a lot of NA Victors.
Very popular character, yes. Anyways, going into action here right now. Farzin with the huge life lead, but fighting back, able to heal some of that life back. Good check there.
Reversal bring jet kick. Get that power crush out of here.
That was such a sick sequence there from Ninja Killa. Able to pull out the jet kick at the right time. As you know, you heard that crashing glass beats out the power crush in those situations.
That's such a sick effect that they added. Jet kick is one of the few moves in the game that breaks armor just wrong.
Okay. Farzin looking for ways to open up his opponent. Wow. Nice sidestep attack there from Ninja Killa. Gets the follow-up as well.
Ninja Killa just setting the pace right now. Nice punish. Also got the Garuda install as well. Goes for the mid follow-up.
Okay, oh, gets him with the downboard too. Big launch. Yo, you better not drop this combo, Ninja Killa.
We going for the hard stuff too?
Okay, he should be able to close it out.
Hey, Ninja Killa, 2 quick rounds. What the fuck about pick? Round start down 4 to start it off. Farzin hasn't even had like a crazy sequence yet.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't had a chance to really get his offense started. Other than a few low pokes here and there, Ninja Killa has been proving himself to be very strong in how he's reacting.
Going through the big forward 1+2 swipe, and we're going to hold the Rama stance.
Oh, big counter. About even on life for both of these players. They both have heat as well. Heat engaged for Ninja Killa.
Nice blocking punish for Farzin. He needs that. Heat on the table for Farzin as well, but doesn't even get a chance to activate.
3 rounds straight.
What?
3 rounds straight?
4 hours?
Ninja Killa looking very calm and composed here with the surprise Fakumram pick. Maybe not a surprise to most people that may be watching him and follow him online, because they obviously know that he plays this as a character in his core lineup.
But then this is very surprising, because a lot of times when people say you don't travel internationally for tournaments, your first couple tournaments, you're going to get nervous, you don't know what to do. Look at the first game, 3 rounds straight.
Well, no, you got to remember, how did he qualify to get here? He did it through EVO. He got top 8, the sole NA player at EVO in Las Vegas. And again, you had to beat a lot of players to get into that top 8.
True.
So he can definitely do it. You know, this is, yeah, to most people know him for his online accolades, but he has been able to put in work on the offline scene, play against a lot of international players. Even leading up to this, he was at DreamHack. I think it was DreamHack Atlanta.
Yeah, it was
and he was
really
able to play against a lot of the international players there as well. Anyways, the big switch, and I like this. You're gonna fight fire with fire.
I like it. I like it.
So we got Farzin with the lady. Did you see that right around the gates? Like you're gonna
1-2, bro. Yo, chill.
You're gonna go for a high. Let me go for a big punish at the start.
Big knees and elbows. Oh my goodness, another jet kick out of nowhere? Dude, Farzine hasn't even got to play yet. What is going on?
This is crazy.
This is actually crazy. There was one moment earlier this year where Farzine was looking unstoppable. Okay, finally get some signs of life. Back one, engage at the wall. Do we have the wall to wall? Close.
Very close here, but he gets a political storm follow-up here, no?
Back one मार के.
Gets one. Red tape and a counter hit to get the round.
Able to finally get around on the scoreboard here. Can Farzine use Lydia to help get the momentum back in this set?
Okay, back one, keeping that +2.
Okay, running 3, pressure again. Here comes Ninja Killer going for the mix-ups.
Oh, trying to go for the horse 3. Oh, wow, just out of range, unfortunate.
4-4-1+2 gets the Garuda follow-up here. And a nice punish here.
Ooh, optimal follow-up as well. The slappy kick.
Oh, bah. I do another. Yeah, do.
All right, Ninja Killer tying things up here. Game number 2. Oh,
Nice.
I like it.
Counter hit confirmation.
Bro, look at this wall slide. Look at this damage. What's the mix? Goes for the flappy once again. Into the heat smash.
Oh, the low.
He's challenged. Got hit by a oh my goodness. 3+4 able to land. Brother, that is 2 rounds uncontested now. After Farzine was able to finally get around on the scoreboard.
He had to work so hard for it. Back one, engage to the wall. Got the wall positioning. Only +2 now, so he tries to armor out.
I still like that he was able to get out of the corner there, but now having to deal with the life deficit. Farzine looking really strong here. And look at
tight.
that. One more hit can do it, but he gets punished this time.
Oh, good choice. Safe mid to close it out. Farzine ties it back with the Lydia.
Yeah, इनका मैच बहुत अच्छा है.
Oh.
Damn, the super keep.
वो रोला हो गया था Farzine के लिए.
Called out on the 3-4-4 from Farzine.
Oh, this is huge.
Yo, full route. Nice. Now the tornado to the wall. Goes for the grounded hit for better scaling. Unblockable. Called out for staying down. Wait.
Oh, he interrupted.
Oh, open Kadila.
Bro ने पाकिस्तानियों के सामने खेला ना.
Gets the link off the horse 3.
पता लगा.
Oh, Farzine ties it up great.
अमेरिका में तो God Infinity पे पहुंचा हुआ.
Do you think he's gonna pick Law now because of this?
So. I think so.
You think so? I feel like Law has so many tools where he can kind of deal with how
पता लगता है
Lydia
जब
is
आप
played.
पाकिस्तानी Korean players.
Maybe he has his confidence like, I'm gonna try Falcon Rom one more time.
That's when you know where you stand.
He was up 2 rounds to 1 at one point, and then just the steamroll started.
True, he did gather.
मगर यार Ninja Killer की जो combos है ना.
He's sticking with it. You're right.
Okay.
भाई साहब.
In the arena stage here, let's see how
They are
it
like
goes here.
next
Now
level.
we are tied up 1 game apiece. Both of these players have shown some of their cards in play.
ये Farzine ने इसको 2-2 मारा है ना.
That's good.
I like it.
तीसरे में इसने Law लेके मारा.
Okay, pressure here, pushing towards the wall here. Falcon Rom, Ninja Killer having to deal with this mix-up.
Then the smash. What are we doing with it? Going mid. Down jab to alleviate some pressure. Step blocks from Ninja Killer have been nice. Not getting clipped, but the back one, the moneymaker.
He was pretty much untouched that round here. Farzine has to be playing with a different level of confidence right now.
Yeah, he's getting real comfortable now in this set.
Uh-oh. Ninja Killer looking for ways to just kind of get pressure back.
Nice, there it is.
Oh, ये मैच बहुत मजे का था यार.
Nice carry.
Let's go.
Oh, wasn't too far for the. Whoa, why did that
Let's
cross over?
go. Let's go. Let's
Oh,
go.
big launch there. You're going to go for that downward B. Prepared to get punished.
यार मैच
Oh,
बहुत
What the
था.
heck's going on?
I think he just missed the burst button, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's just weird misinput there. Maybe Farzine ended up losing that round because of that.
Yeah, unfortunate drop there.
Okay. Continue with the pressure with the 4-4-2. Ninja Killer finding a way, trying to find a way to pick his shots, but a sidestep gets the follow-up there. 4-4-1+2 as well. This is a bad situation for Farzine.
Oh my God.
You have to get away from the wall.
Oh my God. The down 4 threes are
Jeez.
adding up.
They are all landing. Finally, some
Back
respite.
Going for the grounded hit.
Gets him with the grounded punch. Now goes for the mid options, heaven and
Counter
earth.
hit again. Red tape. And the smash.
He caught him. He caught him ducking or moving.
कल के मैचेस में से कोई मैच देखना है तो मुझे बता दो. I will play that match. I have to go somewhere and you guys can watch that if you want to. I'll be back in like 10 minutes maybe. Okay, it will take approximately like 50 minutes for today's group stage to start.
Pressure coming out. Spot, parry that.
ये बच्चा दे दी ना आपने.
Oh, he tried to catch him. He tried to mix it up. He still has some of his heat left.
Trade. Terrible trade for Ninja Killer.
Yeah, that is not good. He's looking to close it out.
Right.
And Farzine,
KO.
3 rounds to 1 here in the 3rd game. He's up 2-1 right now, and now forcing Ninja Killer to make a character choice.
Guys,
a character choice in this set. He has to pick Law.
He has to. He has to.
Yeah,
ran out of gas in the tank.
It worked at the very start.
He did more than enough. Got that one.
I just got this shirt today.
Final boss character.
I just made it custom.
I feel like Law
I
is
custom
also not
made it.
used as much either in Pakistan.
Yeah, I feel
From
like
a
that
shop.
too. It's really kind of just Manja and like Ninja Killer with the law.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go into the action here. Elegant Palace. As we find out here whether
Like
or
this
not
is
we're gonna
not
have a
black.
title
This
here,
is like
or if
blue
Farzine's gonna
color.
move on in the upper bracket.
Like
Farzine did like hint at like having a law secondary earlier in
Blue,
like,
blue.
season 1. He never picked it.
Oh yeah. He never did, and that's when Law was actually really, really crazy. He had the infinite money glitch.
Oh yeah.
Keep reducing or reusing some of my heat meter. Okay.
Right now, this pressure, the wall could be on anybody's back because they're literally fighting out of a corner.
Okay. The follow-up here with the nunchucks.
You got to side roll one way to avoid that nunchuck after the 2-3 off.
Tape into the heat smash. Yo, this is big damage here. Big Danny.
Back 1+2.
Jab check while setting forward to the dragon throw.
He didn't get the blue DSS forward 1. That would have been the wall splat.
And he still closes it out with the back too, but Ninja Killer able to slowly but surely fight, and you got to remember.
Round start, Migi Appa.
Uh-oh, big uppercut. Oh, no sidewall adjustment.
यार ये बहुत अच्छा मैच था.
This is crazy. He plays this too much.
Dude, that adjustment was ridiculous.
And he still got big damage off of it.
What the hell?
Slide bro,
Yo.
the follow-up.
Dude, that was sick. Dude, that was so.
In Gaza, hunger comes back every single day. But this
अबे यार ये क्या आ जाता है यार बीच में.
Yo, just those 2
Can't we have
back-to-back,
this
Ninja Killer really showing his stuff.
ad free?
Looking to tie things up here, Farzine.
Political storm with punish, clean. Going in now, horse stance after the running 2. Doubles up on the dragons.
Yep.
Then back away.
Trying to find an opening here. Again, trying to get him to flinch. He's running out of his heat.
Gather some data from those double dragons. Maybe next time he'll do a single dragon hammer into slide.
Forward 1+4 able to land here. The follow-up, what's he gonna do with it?
Oh, just a low tap. Nice block.
Power to the people, the big uppercut.
Ooh, blue legend for the wall carry.
Boom. Into the jab series.
Love
Brave
to
War
see it.
combo follow-up here. What's he gonna do? Oh, gotta be careful.
Scary, scary. Nice block on the low, and Ninja Killer ties it up just like that.
And we are going to a final game. Pakistan versus USA. Farzine versus Ninja Killer. Farzine, who are you gonna pick?
Dude, they're literally trading games, man.
And that was a very one-sided one too.
Yeah.
He seemed like, you know what, I am a bit more equipped to deal and sidestep and move around this Lydia, and he made it work. Once he was able to kind of rotate around, get the wall positioning, he looked like he was in cruise control.
To that round start down 4-2 combo with the sidewall, that adjustment was.
I can't believe he
that
did
was so clean.
It was an adjustment with the sidewall stun.
Yeah.
Into a follow-up into an optimized
full
combo.
wall combo afterward. I was like, what? Usually the combo ends at that sidewall.
Yeah. And, you know, him showcasing his ability to kind of sidestep around his opponent. Law is one of the most dangerous characters.
When he gets to your butt.
Fully to your side.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, you're going to get taken to the junkyard for sure.
Junkyard or even like 4-3, DSS 4-2-2-2, 3+4-4. That does such.
Yeah, one of the. Yeah, definitely one of the players, along with Ikari, that has put Kazuya back on the map.
Yeah.
Especially competitively in this version of Tekken.
Guys,
We are
you
gonna see the matchup
guys
we
watch
kind
this
of
as
expected
well.
here. It is going to be me with Brian going up against Keisuke with that Kazuya.
That white suit Kaz, baby.
And of course, what other stage? This is nothing more proper than where we're at right now in Paris.
That's right outside.
Yeah.
We can walk there.
Yeah, we'll go there right afterwards.
Big low parry from K-Skate to start it off, though.
All right, back to combo and follow up here. He tried to get the sidestep 4 at the wall. Yo, knee with the punish.
Big walk around. Optimal punish. Damn, denies the burst with the low. That was sick. Pretty sure that's why he went for the generic low, just to beat it out on speed.
Yeah, if anybody's going to be used to fighting against Mishimas in any generation of the game, it's going to be Nii.
Been playing since Tekken 1, he said. That's actually wild.
It is pretty wild. I'm a fan of it. Anyways, we're going to go back into the matchup right now. Nii up 1 round to 0 here. Keisuke, again, he's such an explosive player.
Oh, takes the risk on Brian?
Yeah, you know, Brian has the ability to be able to launch that as well. Has to be very, very careful how he's placing these things out.
Right. Interesting risk that Keisuke took so early. Okay, but finds a Demon Paw with the potion. Had the hit, didn't confirm though.
The sidestep 4 attack. Try to get a follow-up there, not able to do so. Okay, this time with the heat dash cancel pressure. Has it by the wall and a big counter hit Nii for your troubles.
Going for the Snake Eye route so he could have the install afterward. And that's why, so he could use it for the wall pressure. Back 1+2.
I don't wait for greatness. I make time for it. Find your reason. Find your Zen.
One of the things that I've really enjoyed with Corsair agents that have their own computers is it's a developer in a box. It really has all the tools that a human has, and it can go and work like a human does, not only in terms of writing software, but now also testing it. One of the other things that we talk about with the sort of one cursor that you're talking to is the concept of being able to talk to it from anywhere. And so a lot of the work in Corsair happens from places like Slack and mobile and web and IDE as well.
Good stuff from Nii, able to go 2 rounds up versus Keisuke now. Keisuke's going to have to find his groove again.
He's still revving up the engine, you know? It's like Mishima players got to get going first.
And, you know, he doesn't get going until he starts going for hell sweeps. That, I feel like, is when he starts going. Once he starts going for it, and, you know, Nii, typically, unless he's able to react to it, he's not going to duck.
Yeah, he's been doing like every variation of Hell Sweep too. Sometimes from a Weiwu, sometimes from crouch, sometimes yeah, from anywhere.
I mean, that's where it's scary too. When you can see him do the duck, delay, hell sweep, that's how you know, like, oh, he's gotten into his opponent's head long enough for him to do that.
Exactly, but right now he hasn't had a chance. Finds a Demon Paw heat dash. Could be the rounds, very close. Nice carry.
Very deceptive on how Kazuya players are able to use that Demon Paw as well. Yeah, sure, you can sidestep it at certain ranges, but if he's able to use it just right, it makes it very, very hard to evade.
Absolutely, and there's the Hell Sweeps. Double it up. And then a third low with the stature, a safer low just in case he ducked.
Yeah, it's a full gamut to test here. What lows are you going to do? What lows are you going to punish against? Oh, again.
Another one.
Yeah.
Big forward 3 to the wall, high splat.
You got to be careful how you get up as well here. You do not want to test Nii. Oh, he had to do it that time because he messed up the combo.
There he goes. He got the punish this time and the confirmation. Off the side.
Okay, he's still going to get some damage here. Let's see what he does. Okay, mix. Sidestep 4, the attack here, the follow-up here, looking to close things out. Stature kick. And just like that, we're tied up. Final round.
Yeah, really safe. Only like 2 Hell Sweeps. Doesn't go to it too often. Just 1 round of Hell Sweeps.
Trying to chase him down here, and a big call out there with that wall standing was like, oh, you're going to go for something cute?
Yup,
Let me show you something
check
cuter.
This out.
Whoa, the combo didn't work.
Weiwu stature, just to hit him grounded. Cannonball out of nowhere. Get off of me.
What's an electric versus a cannonball?
Right.
All right, here we go. Big damage here from Brian. Oh, he
tried to punish the kip up. Yeah.
This is a punish that because what is going on, brother?
The old Keisuke came back. Hold on.
He's here. Better early than later, right?
Right. Get it out now. Out of the air.
He beat out the orbital with it. He's gonna get the wall here.
Yo.
If that hits clean, he's gonna close it out.
He got it. Yeah. Nicely done. Almost dropped it there.
I mean, he did drop it.
Yeah.
He did drop it, but he reacted in time to close things out. Keisuke able to take game number 1 against Knee. Bro, he is rolling his eyes. If he rolls it back any further, he's going to lose them.
Right.
But he was able to get game number 1. So Keisuke from Japan on the scoreboard here. And again, some of the most brilliant Mishima play that you're going to see comes from this young man here from Japan.
You know, recently, Nee has been said on an interview, he thinks Kazuya's top 5 in the game. So this could be one of the reasons why, because of players like Keisuke, like Hikari that he faces up against.
Would not be surprised. They're back into the matchup here.
Ooh, slowest wables, methodical wables.
I love it. Nee not phased as well. He's like, go ahead and do it. What are you gonna do?
I've never seen him wable like this.
I mean, especially in a game like Tekken 8, like how often do people get a chance to do that, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's only with defensive players, like especially legacy defensive players like with Nee, like, oh, go ahead. What are you going to do with it?
Right.
Are you going to hurt me?
Right. You can't do nothing. You ain't going to pull the trigger. You got it in you.
Oh, and see? Because what are you going to do? You're going to do an electric and get launched?
It's like, oh, all that to get launched, huh? Sick.
Oh, had an opportunity for a respawn there. Not able to do it here. Let's see what kind of pressure. What a block.
Oh, just takes the advantage instead of the damage.
Okay, the pressure.
Oh. Wable feints. Nothing out of it. Yo!
Okay, he kept it safe. He kept it clean. Able to go for the quick 3-piece into the Rage Art. I like it. Keisuke able to get that round here, but man, that could have gone either way.
That was crazy for us. The first half of the round, Keisuke with the slow, methodical. I've never seen him wave at that tempo before. It's always like the fast one, you know?
That it's scary when they start doing the slow one because you know they can obviously do it much faster. Because again, it's how they utilize all their moves out of the wave dash.
Exactly, and they're switching up the timing on that as well. But again, that left knee from Brian, such a good button.
Yeah.
In that close range pocket.
He has a great read for when Casey is going to be pressing buttons. That's the 3rd time he's already gotten that counter hit forward 3.
Takes the jab punish after the down forward 1-4. Ooh.
Okay, big chance here.
Counter hit, 1-2-1. One more poke, and there it is. Knee, brave blows.
Yeah, very, very strong round there from Nee, showcasing his level of control against Keisuke. Keisuke a bit hesitant now to go in offensively.
Yeah, his wave speed has gotten back to the slow ones, actually. Ooh, check out this Requiem. Slow wave, check out this elbow.
Oh, but I like it here. This time getting him to flinch. Goes for the mid option out of the crouch dash.
It's like he's doing the slow waves to see like when Knee's trying to duck on it. I don't know. He's really messing with him though. Toshi.
Can he do it?
Damn, down jab after everything. Doesn't not want to give up a turn and gets low parried because of it.
And just because of that, Nee is going to be able to heal a lot of his life back.
Oh, that cost it.
Never mind. Who cares about the healing? He killed him. He killed him.
Brian damage.
Okay, trying to check him there. Corsair back 2, the follow-up here.
Oh, sidestep electric did not come out.
The insurance of having a good down forward 2 is always nice.
You're right.
Okay.
Ooh, patricide for the pressure. Slow hell sweep into 4-4-2. Got mixed.
Not just that, we're about to order a hot dog.
The resplash though.
Oh, he hesitated a little bit too much. Nee letting it fire out there with the 1-2-4 counter hit.
Are we back on the down jabs again? Knee's looking for the down jabs now. Can't do it. Down forward 2. Keep out.
Yep, this time gonna keep it nice and simple. Tying it up on rounds here, and now this is such an important round here. See, can he pull it off?
We're fishing for it again, that forward 3.
Uh-oh.
Oh, keep out electric.
Not just that, he gets the follow, big damage on the combo. He should be able to push towards the wall.
Nice carry.
Oh, he was just short of it.
The angle didn't work out because the side step 4s.
It's the mustard. Or is it the ketchup?
Buster! At the wall, the pressure.
Oh, he got hit.
Sidewall though, can he pick it up? Nice.
Yo, big adjustment here from Nee. Resplat, follow up. Bop, 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 bop.
Nice block. One more chance for, yeah, but the heat smash for the low crush. Smart choice.
Beats out the hell sweep option there. It was just too fast for what he was trying to do. And Nee tying things up now, 1 game apiece. Again, that could have been really nasty if Casey was, whoa, the notebook is out.
Instantly. Dude, that's page 1 too. He's like.
So he wrote Nee, anti-Nee at page 1?
Bro, that was wild. Look at the strats here. Instantly to the books, instantly to the notes. What tendencies does Knee have? He likes to do that forward 3 a lot. I'm getting caught by it. Maybe I should mix here. I don't know.
I hope one of those notes says, I'm going to tech roll.
Yeah.
At the wall, I'm going to tech roll. Test him. Let's see.
He ain't got him.
He can't hit him every time.
Right?
That menacing wind pose there from Knee. He looks so happy.
I've never seen him this happy.
Yeah,
This
man.
is great.
Shout out to Knee.
The legend,
True legend of the game. This guy has mentioned he's been playing the game since Tekken 1, but has been really competing at the world stage since, I would say, Tekken 5.
Right.
Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. He really started to travel and make a name for not only himself, but also his fellow countrymen. Anyways, we're going to go back into the proper Paris stage.
Are you good, Stephen Strange?
I fight for the light. That is who I am.
Sure, sounds nice. But you didn't really answer the question, did you?
I am good. And you win? Are you good or are you evil?
Stephen, my boy, who can tell the difference anymore?
Fitting. Very, very fitting. One apiece. Who's going to pull ahead? This is important. Stature kick to start it off. Low, 19 frame low to start it off is feeling a type of weight.
Yeah, feeling some kind of way, but this time mixing it up, gets a counter hit on the wall standing 1+2 as well. Always a good time. Man, he is gut checking here with these down forward ones.
Oh, I got a down forward one too. Let's check this out. You want a down forward one battle? I got it too. Jabs and down forward ones, baby.
They're playing up close too.
Really close.
Could be very dangerous on how he's able to kind of utilize here. The closer you get, the closer you might be getting the counter hit as well. Oh,
D442 and gets the patricide out of the air. Again.
Punish. Oh, nice adjustment from Knee. He knew the wall was going to come into play. He has the resplat, the side wall stun though. Okay. Time's wasted here.
Low smash is good.
He's still alive though.
Can he burn up Claw?
Oh, the
why
punish.
did he do it?
That was crazy.
Oh, why did he do? He thought he could probably burn a second or two, but the good thing is Knee ran up before the laser.
You got to remember, Knee's been playing since Tekken 1. He saw that laser since Tekken 2. Not gonna work.
Dude, don't even try it.
Don't even try it, buddy.
Nice. And gets the Snake Eyes installed. Beautiful.
Okay.
R duck in his face. Do the hell sweep, he said.
Another jab, counter hit string, able to land here. Knee trying to continue with the lead here, but a big wall standing 1-2. This is huge for Keisuke. He's gonna push back the other side.
Win pistons.
Piston is
okay.
with laser. Okay. Decides to use the resources.
Can he use his? Use the smash. Okay. Has wall positioning. Keisuke doing a good job fighting off.
Oh, the punish not in time.
Had the hit. Doesn't matter. Got it anyways. Keisuke ties it up. Keeping it real close.
Keeping it tight between these two.
Hold the range on that. Yo! What the? He got those.
Okay.
He's feeling himself. He's feeling himself.
And the wall. This is huge damage here. 108 damage for the opening combo.
Oh, he tried to orbital too. Couldn't get off the floor. Mixed.
Yo, Keisuke with a perfect round.
The fear of the hell sweep is always that is a perfect Kazuya round. Round start down for 2, get the electric and a hell sweep in there.
I mean, usually we would be screaming still from that, but again, this guy, we've seen him do it time and again.
He still goes for it in tournament. Love to see it.
can't let him get away with this knee. You can't let him get away with this.
Oh, knee has him up against the ropes. Trying to keep him there. Trying to step with him.
Oh, the hatches are starting to come out.
Beats the burst. Nice. But doesn't splat anymore. Season 3. Oh, deep crouch dash hell sweep. Again.
Oh, no way.
Help, help. Oh. Knee guessing for his life right now. That was the good, perfect spacing.
He had the combo opportunity afterwards. Oh, he's dead. He's hella dead. He is hella dead.
Wow.
He got a little too greedy with his approach.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to keep forcing the 50-50. Knee calling it out with the Rage Art.
All right, here we go to a very pivotal round between these players. Who's going to have the lead? Whoever has this is going to be up 2-1.
Wow. He keeps just trying to step around like a hell sweep, but getting tagged by the deep 4-4-2.
Cannonball straight, able to land last time here. Resets the situation. Casey with a huge life lead, just poking.
Keisuke using all the fastest tools. Jab, down jab, generic down 4. Doesn't want to give up anything.
This is huge. Big opportunity. He has to adjust. Side wall.
A big step around that. Yo, takes the risk with the get up 3.
Yo, he gets a punish.
Toe kick to get up. Knee keeping his +1. Denied on the smash.
He floated him out of the sky. Able to capitalize, and just like that, Keisuke is up 2-1 against Knee. Dude, this is such a crazy group.
This is an insane group. Zubair over Ulsan, Tekken Master over Ao, and right now we got Knee versus Keisuke, and Keisuke is taking the lead?
Yeah, and the winner of this matchup is going to go up against Zubair later on. This is crazy.
Oh, man.
Anyways, back into the action.
EWC, man. The highest of the high level here.
Okay. Oh, what an answer there from Keisuke.
Big whiff gets met with an electric.
We pay for the electricity here.
Gotta pay for it.
Stature. Nice. I like the micro side steps there from Nietzsche. Be able to get out.
This is the link.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Needed that for the heal. Rare drop from Knee. Big block.
Not enough life left to deal with the power crush afterwards, and look at that. Keisuke continuing with that lead.
Oh, the fast waves are out. The fast waves are out. He's feeling
himself. He's feeling himself.
Both jockeying for positioning in each other's face. Missed the whip punish electric.
Not gonna let him get away with it. Let's see what he does.
Ooh. No punish. They're both playing so fast, up close. Nobody wants to give each other breathing room. Now, disengage. Back in. To the wall. What are we doing with the routing here? We're setting it up? No, we're going for damage.
All right. Goes for the low afterwards. The follow-up here. Knee with a nice flash duck. Able to close out the round here. Still get the punish. Tied up on rounds here. Again, Knee needs these rounds. It needs the game to tie things up.
Trying to find that Requiem in that mid-range. As soon as he gets out of this pocket space, he's like, let me use my long range. Still big block on the hell sweep. One of the first ones.
Uh-oh. Now pushing. Let's see what he does. Gets the wall. The follow-up here. Big damage. Look at that damage. 104.
Nice punish there. Good patience from Keisuke. Good eye.
Had to use it. The follow-up
भाई
here.
थोड़ी देर में बस आ रहा हूँ मैं वीडियो गेम खोलता हूँ
Punish again this time.
For it.
If you're
खाना खा लूँ जरा
calls across multiple apps, you need ClickUp.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Nice fuzzy there from Knee.
He pressed.
No way. Boo, boo, boa crusher. Easy punish to take the round. Beautiful.
Big call out there from Keisuke, not able to land it. And now it is an advantage of Knee. If he is able to take this round here, he's going to tie things up and bring it to a potential final game.
That is so crazy. Low poke and dash low parry?
Yep. You got to call those out. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, the movement from Knee.
Ooh, here we go.
Hell sweep into the stature. Safe for low in case he ducked. The battle of the low pokes. Big call out on the hell sweep.
This time blocking a big one. The follow-up here, if he does this properly, he might be able to get one more final. No, he might
With
be
the
dead.
dash, it
He
should
might be dead.
enough. Doesn't even need it. Nicely calculated from Knee.
All All right, knee on the scoreboard once again, pushing into a final game. MYK, what do you think here? You're Keisuke. You have to be thinking like, God, I can't let him come back. It's been a slow race. I landed that sick-ass combo,
Dude,
and he's going to beat me. Nah.
I had so many chances to close out the set already. He started like going faster on the Waivus. Maybe it goes back to the game 1, game 2 strategy. Slow Waivus, play the game with them in that neutral space. Both of them just doing such a good job of controlling the pace and the spacing for both of their characters.
You know, Nee has been playing very, very passive. He's been using his reflexes, his reactions, but we know there's a level that Nee can turn things up where he goes in offensively, and that becomes really scary when he starts mixing that up into his gameplay. But will we see that? Will he even go for it? We're about to find out because they're laying it all on the line here. This is the final round, or final set of rounds between these two. Winner will move on.
This is it. Who's going to stay on the upper bracket side? Keisuke coming in hot right now with the patricides.
Yeah, he is trying to light up Nee right now with a huge life lead here in round number 1 of our final game. Again, yo, I'm going to call you out. You're going to go for those pokes. I'm going to go for a forward 3.
Got that left knee in his face. Hold this damage. Oh my God, 101 Brian damage. Under the jab. Both these characters kind of have not so great jabs.
Yeah.
Not surprising.
I mean, that's why they use the jab to help set up everything else.
Yup.
They have to, and look at that knee chipping away, able to get that lead. It's the first lead in a while here for Nee.
Very slowly. Keep out jet upper. Okay. That's a new one.
I mean, it's kind of an electric, right?
Yeah, it kind of is.
Oh,
season 3, new knockdown.
Gets a knockdown and the follow-up there with the steel pedal. Patricide follow-up here.
Nice combo, sick.
Yeah, not only was it sick, it's going to do all kinds of, damage.
Knee, okay. Couldn't hold on to that pressure after that while standing 2.
What an answer there from Keisuke, though. Able to bring the rounds back here.
What is this? Jet upper, keep out.
I think he's trying to set something up. He's trying to push for a reaction. Oh, again with the steel pedals.
Steal 3 of them. Help. He lost 40% off of that already.
That was crazy.
Where are you stepping? High splat conversion with a down forward 2. Flip him over. Okazemi juicy. He's staying patient on the ground. Chitome!
Oh, here we go. Keisuke 1 round away. Can he do it? Can he send Nee to the lower bracket? Oh, Nee's about to turn up. He's about to turn things up.
It's crazy. So crazy. 1 counter hit for Brian, though. Big lead. Oh, but get out of my face, he said. Electric.
Oh, but he misses a combo.
Not again.
This is unfortunate.
Not like this.
Ghost of Christmas Past coming to haunt you once again.
Not like this.
Oh, he did pull the trigger.
Had to believe. The delay caught him. Knee in the driver's seat. Smash, +9.
Oh, we might be going somewhere familiar, Mike. We might be going somewhere familiar, but the hell sweeps are coming out.
Wow, get up 3 is good.
Keisuke on a sliver.
1, 2, 1, and we got a double to Ichi.
Here we go, a final round situation. Who wants it more? Only one of these players will move on the upper side of the bracket.
Oh, the movement, the jab control. Whoever gets the first pokes. Counter hit while standing 1+2 from Keisuke.
Okay, gets the second hit. The follow-up here on the punish.
Whew.
Yeah, so watch out. Oh, he almost had it.
Oh, that was terrifying. He almost got him.
Statures again. I think Casey's going to be content with just going for those.
Oh my God. The hell sweep with the heat extension. It's enough. Keisuke takes it over knee 3-2 with a pop-off. Wow.
Ooh, look at him. He is feeling good. And man,
He earned it.
In Gaza, bread is the base of every meal.
Another player. Look at that. You can see in the last game, 7 steps and punish as well. Highest damage combo, 108. And it's really interesting to see these kind of stats because we don't really see it as often. But definitely interesting. I also would love to one day have a stat on how people use their heat burst marginal buffer.
Whether like some
defensive or maybe in a combo. It's really nice to see on how many get sidestepped, how many get blocked. It's interesting, and I feel like it's really evolved over time, the way that people utilize their heat.
If this was the question we had, Mogul, what's the character selection, right? Came out with that Elisa pick in that opening set like that. We did not expect that on the elimination side from him to be leveraging his tournament life with an Elisa pick like that.
Yeah.
But here, going to a tournament character he's won tournaments with.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of players using the Falcon Rum. Let's see if Numan's able to stop this against Mulgold.
Yeah, you got to talk about the transition. A lot of these players, especially players who are known for playing multiple characters like that, transitioning from a game where it's focused on maybe like one character like that to a character shell roster, right? This is another character that has been a very popular pick for a lot of players if they wanted to pick up a second character. You got to talk about Lydia, you got to talk about Fakaram, especially in this tournament. And maybe perhaps you might see some Kunimitsu development.
Oh, man.
Maybe, perhaps even some Armor King, maybe. I don't know.
Disgusting characters, really difficult to deal with these type of characters. Oh my god, the range on that move. Got a beautiful rage art straight after to counteract.
That's the thing against Fakaram. You're always in his range. So you can't really rely on being able to back up, have that kind of like wait and see kind of a bro. You're always in his space.
And that's what you just said. The range doesn't really play a factor in because at that range 4, his move was still able to hit from there. Tip range.
He's going to force you to play a little bit more compact and make some decisions here. Or just be able to counter his lows up close like that. See what you can get out of it. Numan got the wall. Billy Club poking back, goes with the weave. Going with the gut punch after and trying to do all these options just to seal that step from Mulgold. He knows this guy loves to walk.
Oh, that's gonna be nice as well. Catches him ducking. He's going to get a nice wall combo for this as well.
Running knee, he got the armor on, got the heat up. Putting knees in his chest.
It's going to punish that for sure. I know Team Falcons are all watching as well. They really want their boy to make it, but the pressure that Mulgold is putting on.
Counter hit low to seal the game.
Yo, 3 rounds straight, Margin Obama?
Super hey, sick. Man, I'm not here to just look pretty, man. Hand me my water bottle.
I wonder what Numan's thinking right now. It was just 3 rounds. I feel like the worst type of games are the ones where you don't get any information, really. It's 3 rounds straight. Was he able to download what Mulgold was doing in that short space of time?
Or they're the best because you're like, man, I got mollywopped. I got to get in there. I got to do something. He's got to get in, make it a more compact fight where he can maybe try to make some reads on how Mulgold wants to press, be able to leverage, of course, like weave stands perhaps. Get around, maybe try to catch Mulgold on some whip punish opportunities, right? Get compact and try to play that way.
And what something that Mulgold is doing really well, you pointed out very, very early on about the range. You know, it doesn't matter to Fakaram really, but Mulgold is still trying to play at that range 4 where his moves will hit and Numan Steve will whip.
Especially if he's not going to go with Lionheart, right?
Yeah. Like right there, you see. Everything is going Mulgold's way. That's 4 rounds straight. Power Crush to take away that pressure.
That's the thing about Steve in this game. He can create space, right? He's good at being able to create a mid-range where it's uncomfortable to swing against him. But Mulgold, with this character, and with the way he's pressing forward, and with Numan not really going to Lionheart like that, or even trying to like even think about creating opportunities in that way.
Yeah.
Finally, you know, he gets a good walk around there. But
nice sidestep, but so far Mulgold has been playing so well, even though he got that sidestep.
He's got a lot of work to do here, Numan. Walk around. Mulgold able to take the wall for himself here. Power Crush. Numan has been going to a lot of armored options. Mulgold has to have noticed. Good float here.
I love the way that he's being aggressive against
yeah, keeping it tight.
He's just in that corner there, not letting him out. I really don't like when players allow the opponent to escape the wall. He's putting the pressure on, and it's working. Maybe this is a better approach for Numan to play at that range 0 and not allow Fakaram to really press any buttons.
He just got the wall, kept it tight. Wasn't going with like a lot of big swings, right? Just like jabs, faster attacks that are like under 15 frames. And then homing options as well, just to try to keep Mulgold back to the wall like that. Here we go, finally able to settle down here, get a sense of timing, fat counter hit, wall with the activation.
Yeah, that was a beautiful back one.
Gatling up with the 84 behind it. Here we go. This is where the match...
Oh, just stepped out of the range there. Big counter hit low. This is where it gets dangerous. Ops use the heat dash there, and look at the damage output as well. It's going to be one final mix here, and Mulgold 2-0 against Numan.
This is dangerous.
Very dangerous situation as well. Numan qualifying through the LCQ in 2nd place, but not be traveling too much before that. So maybe experience could be a factor here.
You got to talk about the pressure that creates for him too, man. The fact that this guy only really gets to a few events out of the year, and he knows, man, that's my one opportunity. But still, in spite of that, somehow able to find consistency the way he does.
When he does travel as well, coming 9th Super Tournament, but then not traveling enough, and maybe the experience here is showing. Morgold with tons of experience,
That's true.
Traveling the world, playing at the highest level, and 2-0 up here, one more, and he eliminates Falcons Numan.
No, can't say as much this year so far, but that says a lot just because of how his results have been. Because even to this year so far, it's not like he's been without results.
Yeah.
But Morgold, especially for the first two years of this game, was like one of, if not one of, certainly one of the most consistent players in the game. Maybe not a good pick to win the tournament each time, but first top 3,
always
very
so consistent in a game where it's hard to be consistent.
So both of these players with that, again, that medal.
With the power crush trying to break through.
Running 3, able to just get him out of dodge here, gets gripped up.
No
Splat at the wall. Oh no. Mogul working the lows. Mid strike with the punish.
Just so much.
3.
Yeah, just the pressure from Falconrum is suffocating. What do you do here, Numan?
It's not counter hits. He's either ducking or trying to step.
Okay, gets some punish for that. And just
do it again.
The power crush again.
Half of his health, Gray. Oh, what a duck.
Oh, he's got all that health back. We talked about ducking just a second ago. That was another great duck from Numan.
Yeah, Mogul getting a little bit too loose here, doing a lot of non-jailing highs. Numan's he's already pre-scouted those. You're gonna have to keep a lot more mid-pressure and try to find this wall. That's so far been the most consistent win pattern for Mogul.
Oh, I love the way that he's playing right now. A bit more aggression. Everything seems to be working.
A lot more aggression, a lot more side movement as well.
Back 1+2, and that's going to be nice damage. And Numan out of nowhere stops the bleeding and fights back. He does not want to get eliminated.
Never, and I mean never, open with "Good morning, everyone."
Found a lot more fortune, especially with the wall that set as well. Lateral movement came into play and being able to again get control in that final round. But for Mogul now, that's your first loss with Falconrum. You stick with the character, fine.
Okay.
Stage swap, stage change on this Asteroid M now.
It definitely seems to believe in the Falconrum. That's why he's not switching here.
It's good delay there. You get the Mon's timing, finds the counter hit. Light touches here. These counter hit lows.
Yeah, the counter hit lows just keep hitting all the time. Heat engager though, Numan. Yeah, I love it. Range 0 gameplay here. Look at that, just staying in his space and pushes him back against the wall. Morgold trying to find a way out.
Cancel. Sidestep guard from Mogul, good. Interception, the mids.
Good throw break. Back 1, the timing.
Dash up in his grill, 1 Mississippi, back one.
And you can feel that as well, bam. He's trying to wake himself up as well. Nice punish, gets the guaranteed damage afterwards.
Yeah, back to the winning formula here. Find the wall, running 3 pressure.
I'm not sure why he did stop the winning formula, because it works. And again, just such a quick round, that 15-second round.
That's the thing about some of these too. Like, again, it's not, just watch, they're not counter hits. He's just getting close.
There's a lot of, yeah, he's trying, like you said, he's maybe trying to duck or trying to sidestep.
Sidestep problem.
Nice heat engager. It's going to be a good combo.
Whoever gets wall control.
It's going to be a super awkward here. Manages to get out, backs away a second, gets the heat engager, and you spoke about wall control. Power! Oh, that was sick! That was so good! Oh my god, Numan! You crazy guy!
And then the Fang to close it out. He's just standing 3, size him up.
Man, this arena is so tense.
Minus frame sidestep right for Numan. Getting him the advantage this round.
Yeah, a lot of down forward one.
Yeah, takes his low here. Sidestep again from Mogul. Sidestep guard. Punish.
Punish, yeah, very nice.
Billy Club. Mogul coming up with strikes. Oh, quick walk around back shot, running 3.
I feel like I've seen that before somewhere. Mogul still has the resources here though. Nice block. Uses the heat.
Counter hit lows
How
again.
How many times are those counter hit lows? And
counter hit
both. One. Numan evens it out. 2-2 here.
Oof.
Oh my god. I love seeing those poses at the back as well.
He throws a better punch than you were throwing yesterday. I'll say that.
Oh no, my punch was alright, man. I had to tell you to turn around, man. I was like, bro, stop looking at my punches, man. Don't watch me when I'm doing those punches. Oh my god, one of these players though will be eliminated. This legendary rivalry between these two countries as well. You know, Pakistan versus South Korea. 2-2. We're going down to a final game situation.
2 of their most consistent aces facing off like this for elimination, for tournament life here. Phase 1 of EWC 2026.
And this is what you want to see as well. You want to see this close one and counter hit low. Again, all the lows coming out.
This whole set, man, Mogul's sense of timing with the lows. Numan's sense of timing with the back ones.
It's all about who has even better timing right now.
Which one's going to play out here?
Beautiful whiff punish. We spoke about whiff punishing before as well. It's really important. The highest level, they do not let anything go. And Numan on the front foot for the first time
in the set. With the Pac-Man Ghost watch.
Gets hit by the second hit. Guaranteed damage. Oh, I wonder why he keeps going for that.
Non-jailing highs have really gotten Mogul in trouble as the set has gone on.
Yeah, exactly. At the beginning, he was getting away with it, but Numan now so on point. Sashing forward, you can see a bit of confidence as well, trying to change his timing.
This is another set where you can really clearly see the difference between first to 2 and first to 3 play in this game.
Bro, Tekken is so sick.
The Albatross low.
Oh, again!
Just holds the full crouch down forward, lift punch, Gatling gun at the wall. Mogul guess for game, not looking good here. Numan in the driver's seat. Where we going?
1 round away from moving forward here, and he ducks it, gets the nice heat engager, and the low parry. Too many lows coming out from Mogul. All the way to the wall. Numan is so close.
The Billy Club backing out with weave, but here we go. Mogul fighting off the wall, back onto the pixel floor.
Yeah, he's gonna have really nice positioning here.
So much real estate on that combo. Ruke got him at the wall. The low, no counter hit that time. Lashing squall goes with the mid.
God. This can't get any closer here. Mogul looks up to the heavens.
Buckle up.
This is gonna be another close one.
Opening low from Numan, and then the rocket punch. We got the heat, grip up. Good break from Numan.
Yeah, no one wanted to take any huge risk here. As I say that, Numan gets a small punish for that, gets the power crush.
Mid strikes.
The thing about this, though, is that Numan hasn't got access to heat anymore. Mogul still has access. He's going to gain a tiny bit of health back.
Yeah, not much health to get back, though.
The tiniest bit. Oh my god, what a duck. Oh, this is so close. Goes for the low there. Watching Obama, this is anyone's game.
No, it's Numan's. And just like that, 3-2 finish over Mogul to eliminate him from EWC 2026. Numan going to be moving on here.
A perfect combination of milk ice
into phase 2 on that winner side.
He's got to play this set out and it's got to go his way. Yagami's going to do everything in his chance to make sure that is not how the story goes. Because you got to remember, Yagami qualified out of Super Tournament. This is, again, one of these players who has been in every EWC too. Atif as well. Of course, both of these players are in that exclusive club I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Where they have not missed an event.
Yeah. And the thing is, Yagami, on his day, we saw him at the Esports World Cup in 2024 when he was 4-0 down against Chanel, and he managed to bring it back 5-4.
Yeah.
So this guy, he's not new. He still thinks of himself as the underdog, but it's like, bro, you're not the underdog anymore. You are a world-class player.
And both of these players, too, have a unique kind of struggle in that regard, too, right? Atif, of course, you know, you talk about the Pakistani players and how difficult it is for some of them to get out to every single event. Atif, maybe that's not the case for him anymore. But for someone like Yagami, when you're talking about the Australian scene and you're kind of isolated a little bit like that, he is extremely studious with his approach to this game. And you could tell just his defensive reactions to all the looks that players are giving him in some of these situations.
That's what you were talking about there. Brilliant defense, blocking that down too.
You can tell he leans into it with how he plays in his approach too. Even though this is Reyna, right? There's a character you're used to kind of thinking about, like, she leads the fight, right? You're playing around 4-4-2. You're playing around her options to be able to get in the movement, get in the sentai stance, and apply pressure. He has a little bit more of a passive defensive style approach almost.
And goes for the low there. Atif, 2 quick rounds against Yagami. Yagami's going to need to lock in. And the thing is, Yagami is holding his ground, Obama. He's not, it's not like he's just getting run over here. He's got good positioning here.
Down for 1, pull the trigger on it. Axe kick pressure denied. Tundra slasher. Now Atif now laying it on him. Interruption on the tackle attempt. War God kick. Salvo. Rush. Oh!
Oh, doesn't duck there.
The smash down for 1 with the high extension. Now we're looking for the frames, but the step, uppercut. Gonna give Atif the chance here with the wall.
Oh, Atif, you're playing nuts today. Oh, the pigeon roll low and the damage from that 45.
To seal the round and the game. Atif, huge conversion off of just the sidestep uppercut to put him in that winning position. On a round that Yagami pretty much earned.
Exactly, you know? it was just that one moment, the one sidestep into launcher there that just changed the whole situation. One wrong move by Yagami cost him that round, cost him the game as well. All right, let's see if he can win it here though. He needs to try and find a way to equalize. Yeah, I like this from Yagami, just activating heat a tiny bit earlier, trying to enforce his own game.
Yeah, trying to lead the dance a little bit, right?
Yeah, but now he's lost his heat, and Atif still has full resource, 20 seconds gone.
Down 2, I like just the back 4. Punish from Yagami on deck. War God kick pressure now.
Using that wave.
It's almost like Atif's down 2s almost feel like defensive. Like he's almost doing it in reaction to just like a little bit of frames here, and he's like anticipating a step. Back up emergency kick.
Running 2s. No throw break.
Up this time.
Be careful with the time as well. 10 seconds remaining. Gonna use his resources now.
Oh, Rukango after the salvo. The dash to delay mid.
Oh, jumps the combo there in the down 2, and Yagami is still able to take it.
Got the round, but that was super close, man. At that Razor connect before the time expires. That's a dub for Atif.
You need to be really careful here. Those situations there, there's no room for error when you're up against Atif. Beautiful block on the down 2 again.
Yeah, gonna confirm the Sentai 3. Get the engagement there, but again, questions similar to that last round, right? What is Yagami gonna do with this heat? He's not trying to overextend, especially against Atif. He can't do that, right?
What a punish! Insane.
There's your tornado. There's your flip, and the Rage Art gonna likely put Yagami just inside of Rage himself.
Yeah, remove that gray health as well. Atif has the resources to do more here. Very good option.
Post super though. What's it looking like? Salvo with the dash behind it. This time tries to grip him up.
Oh, just
Salvo again.
Oh my god, that duck was incredible. We were talking about stuff like that where you have to stay ducking. Do not press the button, otherwise you're gonna get hit by the second hit. And so composed from Yagami in that situation, stay ducking and punishes correctly. And I feel like I know what Atif was thinking there. He was like, this guy's gonna panic. I might as well go for it. But it didn't work out.
Two just wants his frame advantage. Polite poking with the down 4-1, but this clean walk around from Yagami gets some good good, decent return out of that.
You can see the way that he's wave dashing now, so much more confidence. Yagami is such a scary player when he starts playing like this.
Burn the axe kick in the down for one headbanger. This time gonna leverage a nice little chunk off the War God kick after. Salvo.
Big low, we haven't seen much of that power crush. And Yagami takes it there, one apiece, and the little wave dash pop off as well, holding on against one of the best players in the world.
When you gotta play him in long set like this,
it's a different story.
It's tough, man. Something else too, you saw, I feel like we haven't seen house sweep at all. Haven't seen any sweep.
Zero, yeah.
Thanks, everyone. Okay, ClickUp. What did I just agree to in that meeting?
That's really interesting when you put it that way, because Hell Sweep is one of Reina's, or in Mishima's in general, one of their main tools that they use to kind of break their opponent's defense. With Reina, you obviously have a lot of other tools. She can maybe use it a lot less, but still, it's such a viable move, and why Yagami hasn't been using it is definitely interesting. And when he does use it, most likely, it will hit, because Atif is not expecting.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't seen, like he hasn't really gone to the well too much with it.
And we just said it out of nowhere, 2 lows and they both hit. But was that a bit too early to use it? He has to win the round now.
Well, he hasn't been going to a ton of lows anyway, is the thing with his offense.
And you see there, he just went for 2 in a row.
Good punish there to be able to steal the round. It's mostly just been about jabs and just mids.
And War God kick back to the mid again. Oh my god, now he's just dashing forward.
Reina parry, Tundra Slasher, no denial there. Looking back and forward, down for ones, and there we go, punish.
Oh, and look at the Fuzzy Ducks as well. He's looking for those lows. Atif just not doing it, and again, Fuzzy Ducking in his face. This is so tense.
Masterful round right now from Yagami. Back forward, nothing. Ignition switch.
Beautiful Tekken right now. Oh my.
अभी थोड़ा टाइम है इसमें ना, आई थिंक कि हमें टूर्नामेंट में भी टाइम है थोड़ा, ग्रुप स्टेज 2 शुरू होने में। आई थिंक हमें वो देख लेना चाहिए। तो पबजी का हो रहा है, पबजी मोबाइल
want to be on the back foot when it comes to getting across here, and I feel like they're going to be looking to send more players on through.
इसमें हमारी पाकिस्तानी टीम है ना,
with the destructible terrain and the explosive bow, creating a nice little divot for himself. He can start to play around that, cover off the sight lines, but actually popping the vehicle in there as well. That's going to protect the tires.
You know what?
40 आ गई, 40 आ गई, 40 आ गई, 40 आ गई।
I think here on Rondo, the explosive bow and arrow could be unreal, just for terrain destruction in general. Creating little divots to play on demand with that. It's quick and easy compared to the nade.
17, 15, still continuing on the warpath here for that team. They're fairly central to Igor's moving up now from test track. I think he might have just dipped out to go for a loot crate. I'm not sure.
What the fuck,
man? Have to see if he's going to catch that one on the loop.
46 elimination.
Taking position again. Looking to stay fairly central. They're more on the south side of things, but they have got this beautiful high ground on the top of this mountain to overlook over to everybody around them.
बहुत heavy यार ये.
I'm also keeping an eye on Fourth Rise, who have
time
yet to really make an entrance. So far, most of what's happened has come off of their test track Neox factory hot drop in terms of their point scoring, but now they have to push in from the west side, and we're getting back into bread and butter PUBG Mobile for them, and so it will be interesting to see what they're able to achieve there on the west side.
On board with Aurora still, though. This team's had some difficulties over the year in terms of tournaments. I mean, PMMI, they had a really dominant group stage though, and I think that was one of the promising things to watch because it really was a dominant group stage. Quite same success over towards that finals, but I think for Aurora, certainly trying to keep things under wraps at the moment. Just feels like finals tends to be a little scary for this squad so far, despite having like such confident players on side. I mean, you watch the walkout there from Aurora, and you're like, honestly, these guys feel like the veterans of this tournament. You can see Alpha 7 coming out, but I would honestly say for Aurora, yeah, they are the veterans of Group A at least. They're the guys that know the most. They're probably the guys that with the least nerves coming out onto the stage.
I think so. I think they do. They have got that story. I mean, Top Dot, Ziol, Reefus, like just such storied names coming on through from the region. But you're right, they had that little bit of a downturn, and there has been criticism levied. I think probably most specifically at Doc in terms of the way he sometimes splits out, plays too separate, doesn't play with the rest of the roster. It felt like maybe he'd found some fixes to that over the course of the last year and a half or so, and hopefully they can be learned from and move forward.
Godlike Esports India se
and have gotten far more central onto this next circle.
Yo, I think it's hard, right? Because at some point you have to look at the rest of the squad as well. Kelsey on a mad dash out there. I am surprised he is still kicking at this point. Heart must be racing. Finally, he is taken down there by Ziol. The rest of the team not able to help, but you do need to start looking at some of the other players on Aurora. I don't think we can put all the blame over on Doc, because a lot of times that blame comes his way, because when he goes down, because he is so good at the game. Win will find Top on a nasty little headshot, actually, just peeking over the top of that ridge side.
A really nice cut.
Fury 40 barabar hai na is
I
time.
mean, we caught the end of that rotation as Furia was taking that volley of fire, but Aurora from the south side went around Furia and into the south point of Ulf. It forced Ulf to regroup in an unfavorable scenario, which has led to them losing a player. And it's put them under a lot of pressure. They are in nade range now from Aurora, who can start to levy this central position.
I mean, the more nades thrown at Aurora, the ones that don't hit, just providing more divots for them to play. So it's actually not the worst thing in the world. Aurora also brought out off the back of this one. Circle did shift back over towards the western side, which Orangutan's quite happy with, playing over towards the northwest. Gaming Stars do lose Rolex. A couple of players brought back into the game though, so we are still at a solid 55 count on players.
Yeah, we do have a couple more minutes of these recall towers being active, but they are starting to get difficult to find. I mean, RRQ currently sat on top of pretty much, I think, the only one in the zone. The Muho Pan recall tower is technically accessible, and maybe you could get out there, but it's all the way over there. It's much more likely you're going west out to the Bamboo recall tower. But I don't think that the last player for Gaming Stars is going to be able to get anywhere near them, because there's a solo trapped in the middle. Does manage to extract a point against Flash, though, on the north side. Deploys the emergency cover. That was a real sound effect coming on through. I liked it.
It's a sad image there of Satan, honestly. I mean, fair enough. I mean, Enigma Galaxy must be devastated off the back of this match. Head down. You know, you just got to pick yourself back up onto that next match. But it's 12 matches, John. It's not a lot of time you have to work with here.
Furia,
you really, really
48-8. Wow.
So I think for
40,
Galaxy, they realized they just lost out on one of the highest earning maps over these 2 days, and there's only 2 of them. So they're really going to put in the work over the next 11. I said they looked confident coming into this one. Maybe less confidence. All right, maybe we do need a guy on the outpost.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's not what you want to see. We did also see X-Force rejects coming in from the west side. Fourth Rise cut across them. I think they took 2 of those players. And now these central divots are going to get really jam-packed if they weren't already before. Fourth Rise taking a lot of ground on the west side. And they're going to put pressure on the back of the players in the middle.
वो knockout हो गया. वो net को कर
storm of nades being sent their way by Goat Team, and it is not going well. A lot of points taken away as Foodman to try and take them down entirely. And now it looks like Goat Team are under too much pressure. They've sent players too far forwards, and they might have just overextended.
I think ROQ is actually able to get a res beacon off. Actually, yes, they were. So only Nerf now left alive here. GeForce is flying in.
सिर्फ नेड आ रहे हैं भाई, फायर हो ही नहीं रहे, सिर्फ नेडों की बारिश हो रही है। वोट आउट हो गए, ROQ के 2 एलिमिनेट हुए हैं।
But it's slowing down. Will these reses come on through for RRQ?
Aura भी आई हुई है, Aura भी घुसी हुई है, Aura का एक eliminate हुआ है।
Low HP right now. It was a Fury knock, and they're not going to be pushing over just yet. Fury are all too happy with their position, so it is resable. But RRQ have been given a little bit of respite to get themselves back together. But the ordnance keeps on pouring through. Doc with a molly in hand. They're burning them up the hill behind the cars now, and the nades displacing them. But the reses just keep on coming, and RRQ are 4 men on their feet.
Behind is because of this nasty little bit of terrain, some of the nades are bouncing high there, so the airbursts aren't doing quite as much damage as Aurora might hope them to do.
But what a play from Nerf. Honestly, really, really well done to RQ.
It's not often you get to see a full squad reset in moments like that and directly back onto your own boat crate, so you lose effectively nothing other than giving points over to a different team.
40-50 नेड फेंके इस फाइट में
Incredible
भाई,
stuff, really, really
3-4
cool stuff.
टीमों ने मिलकर।
A lot of damage.
40-50 नेड,
I think it was a
मुंह से कहने नहीं पाते।
second recall coming on through as well. Yeah, just before things got
Ooh,
shut down for
That's up to
RRQ.
him.
A really pivotal play coming on through because they are now shut down, so no more recalls. We're stuck with the players we've got, and it's only going to get fewer from here on out. At the moment, Furia, who have been doing a lot of work from their south position, are back on top in terms of the points. They're up to 9 now, Blank, and they have still got a really important compound.
Yeah, Fury's been doing fantastically well this game.
FL KRX की भी लड़ाई हो रही है, वो लोग
For
घर
fourth
में।
rise, you're talking about the early play on the western side, but goodness me, look at the space they're currently holding. They've got a big old playground to work with. Unfortunately, Circle does move up for
ना फिर रहे हैं,
that is
कोने में
awkward ground to play
बिल्कुल
as
जोन
well.
से
We
बाहर।
saw it earlier, where currently
यार,
playing as well as Xbox
हमारे
RTX.
लड़के किसी और तरीके से खेलते हैं, वो बिल्कुल कोने में है मैप के, सुकून से कह रहे हैं इनको लड़ने दो, हम एंड पे जाएंगे। ये अच्छी वो है वैसे, पता है कहते हैं स्ट्रेटजी। अच्छा आप ये इस पे स्पॉन कर सकते हो ना, इससे आपको पता नहीं कहाँ
Lost a little bit of momentum there. Hoxie gets a little bit too quick with it.
Bows pulled taut on the top side right now as the nerves run hectic in this team. Bows drops another nade out, though it's perfect up towards QEZ. It's a bouncer. It almost gets Trey there. One nade goes up and Bows will fall to it, leaving just one player alive now for the flash inside the building. Vinny is tunneling his way towards the Pagoda right now, leveraging that explosive bow and arrow, but he is in. A lot of damage on his way, and it's a orangutan who chime on through. Getting that headshot coming on in, a clap back from India. Wizgod sending shots far down towards his south side. This could be a good entry point now for Orangutan. If they want to go for it, they know they've opened up. They're sending Aru a little bit further forward, trying to scout his position. You can see him now off in the distance, but KRX currently, they're getting the reset on.
ओ नीचे आ गया, ओ नीचे ओ वो दो नॉक कर दिए
Flash full. It's a melee in the middle of the Pagoda there, but nobody's set to charge on in, and KRX may be able to keep all 3 of their
एक
players
बंदा उनका था
alive
उधर,
on 7
उसने 2
elims
नॉक
on the
किए
east side.
और एक
They've
बंदे
got
ने
a
उन
deep
दोनों
shot
को
in this
नॉक।
game.
I'm in for the flash. I love the play. I love the play. I like the confidence. Chest puffed out there to the maximum. Unfortunately, they weren't quite able to flex hard enough there versus KRX. Furia moving in. They have a lot of teams to push on through. Chief looking over towards RRQ. Silence not able to make the push as RRQ has weathered a lot of storms so far. They've brought their brollies today.
Oh, the mad dash though, it's not going their way. RRQ is suffering. Aurora's starting to step up to the plate and get those points on board. Doc's been spotted, but just stays still. Playing dead there. Doesn't want to become it either. Looks like he's staying safe. RRQ still alive, just about. See if they can get back to their feet as Furia lose the final player.
वो Furia eliminate
They go down. 9 eliminations.
9 पे eliminate हुई।
That is going to be their points total for the game.
All gamers creeping up on the south side. They got further to go. They stop off over at this building. This is not in.
40 आई है अंदर.
Vehicle safe at least for the time being. Yol goes down. RRQ, goodness me, man. I don't know how this is happening. I don't know how they're still
40
going, but the
40 भाई अपने मजे में है.
on the side of this squad at the
अपना घूम
moment.
रहे हैं वो लोग.
6 eliminations now, but they need some more points in the back of this game. They've done fantastically well to stay at where they have. GeForce moves forward with the JS9. Right now, Reefus though, he's pulled off bigger clutches than this before. He's a 1v4 though on the lip of this one, and it's going to need to be pushed past as well. They want to disengage here, but Reefus is low. I imagine his utility is starting to run down too, and the backlines are now being harried. In comes AG from this south side. They need to move past this as well. The question is, do they want to get involved? Reefus still stepping forward, still looking to leverage the ridgeline to play around, but it's not quite connecting, and the backlines make it all the harder. Unfortunately though, for RRQ, they keep getting pressured, and into the backlines they go. Flowers there, and with a full 4 on the back, it's even harder for Reefus, but there's off angles, so many off angles, chiming in time and time again, and Reefus is still alive for Aurora. Causing problems, Gaming Stars, Maniac looking to send a wild grenade over the top here, through to all gamers. Maple still on the front line, still looking good for the team. They lost XEZ fully. We can see here Maple currently working with 5 elims so far. How is Reefus still alive? RQ working to push on through him every single time he steps up, seems to get some good damage done. Juzaifa finds a nice nade though. That might be an entry point for them on the southern edge. IQ! A big nade barrage coming in on that southwest side, and RRQ still under pressure.
You are Aurora ही है ना, team Aurora है.
They have weathered so much this match, but it may just be all coming to a close here. Getting out of this ditch might prove to be just too much. I think that may have been Reefus chiming in, but all gamers will go and take down RRQ where so many could not, and Reefus is still alive. Is he going to go for more? I think so. Stepping up for the spray. Damage, and there is plenty left to do. Reefus, the iron wall between every team.
भाई ने गाड़ी से बंदे उतार दी. Oh shit.
Can't quite make the connection. Liu will find another 11 eliminations right now for all gamers. They finished the scrims, they're here to play. So at 4 tries though, on 11 themselves, and 4 players alive. They're looking to sweep on the western side. Move in behind the GK split. It could be huge if they can take down Ragnarok. That is a huge opener for them. And they've got the ridgelines to play around. I don't think they're going to have too much competition on this one, but they need an opener, and that's not how you want to start it. Huzaifa going down, and GK look at a regroup.
GG.
Flower Withers versus KRX on the southeast side. We'll look for a res off the back of this one, but KRX coming out from Pagoda is a bit of an awkward rotation. They have alerted all games to position, but they're dealing with a res in the process. Scarface finds KRX. Alpha still going, actually, surprisingly. A couple of players catch Scarface on board, but these guys have played together for a very, very long time. Nades bursting in front of each other's faces at the moment. Balak looks to send away. He's heading over towards X-Force rejects. He's walking up.
पूरी इंडिया की टीम एलिमिनेट कर दी भाई उसने. यही है ना RGC वाले. ओह यार नाइस. ये इंडियन टीम ही है ना RGC. ओह भाई साहब.
And it's going to be up on the north side.
Bhai sahab, nice.
Not trying to take over the northern hill, whilst GK was super.
पूरी इंडिया की टीम एलिमिनेट कर दी.
GK can now sidle back on through.
घुस गया अंदर भाई वो गाड़ी लेके.
Potentially, but for Orangutan, I respect this gameplay. You want to get further into those matches. You want to see more of these games. This is the way to do it. So far, their rotations have always been the thing we've praised them for. This look good, but it's those eliminations that they are lacking on right now, down to 2, but they can make up for that later on in this game. 13 eliminations for 4 thrives, and all gamers on 12 as well. Already up in that 4th place. It is great matches for these two teams already. As Falak under pressure from Liu, doesn't quite finish the spray down there, has to go for the reload, and actually, over their heads comes the backup from Geeke, keeping 4 thrives in it for just a moment longer as Falak gets the heal off. A really prescient push out coming on through, but sidesteps those as well. Oh, Falak is cheeky, man. I mean, they're trying to get some more information on it. It's a good nade. Burst between the two of them, though. Not enough damage done right there. Knocks on the one of his own.
Oh, nice.
Goes
Nade.
behind. Not quite do enough damage there towards Flower.
Oh,
Sends
then
one to
nade
the
ही नहीं
side
गया
too.
था.
That one bounces far enough, I would say. Hits Liu.
Oh,
Sadly, for
अलग knock
will
हो
go
गया.
down to Ragnarok in the back line.
एक ही knock out.
Gives
वो दे
time
रहा है. Revive दे रहा है. Revive दे रहा है. Revive दे रहा है. Revive दे रहा है. Molly आ गई. Molly. Shit. Shit. तू भी knock हो जाएगा.
Falak surely goes down off the back of this. IQ
Nice
incredibly
Molly
low.
यार.
Pulls out the extinguisher though. Puts him in the pressure cooker. And IQ just about stays alive. That did fall in the process.
1v. पता नहीं कितने.
Sidelines onto the angle, and IQ keeps shimmying away
IQ
from this
रह
one.
गया सिर्फ.
He's got a Molotov too. Where's it going? Over to the structure, over to the building, and Flowers caught in it. He's taking tick damage, but I think he's going to get it. The burn does come on in and confirms the flush. Flower
41 elimination
is
है
not
भाई.
going to make it. Top 3 for IQ. And Geek just about keep themselves as 4.
I mean, for Geek, I said at the start of the game, they looked real confident. There maybe wasn't a lot of people expecting too much out of this squad, but they have sticked as
One versus पता नहीं कितना 40 का एक बंदा रह गया सर.
That guy is a rising star, and now it's Geek versus Orangutan. At the end of the game here,
Geek के 4 हैं. Geek versus OG होगा
he's
पहले.
guaranteed a 3rd place, and with 14
यार वैसे इसको चाहिए. IQ को चाहिए फिर तो मूवी बना सकूँ. भाई 14 ही किया ना. IQ नहीं किया ना.
If it's not their favorite map, I am scared for everyone
The
else.
remaining 8 team 3. ओए zone आ गया. Zone आ गया. Zone आ गया. बिल्कुल कोने पे है पता है.
Looking to marshal their positions on this north side, getting that loot
Geek-
crate up
Geek
there
versus
as well.
OG
They are
होगा.
chilling right now. As we're waiting for the circle
OG
to start to
versus
push them in.
Geek.
Orangutan very quiet. 2 eliminations only so far, Blank.
Trying to weather it out. Down on this side, they got the divots in play. Not trying to silhouette themselves too much
Airdrop
here versus
rotate.
Geek. Easy Bad Boy consistently moving the top. I think he's a clear idea. Sadly, it's not
बड़ा
a lot
रोला हो
of
गया.
space to split here for Orangutan either.
एक रह गया. मैं
Do
और
believe the
देख लिया.
circle will just pull them in. I don't think Geek is looking to make any
think
mistakes
they
going
can.
forward. Oh, IQ will go down. But again, this has still been a fantastic match here for 4 Thrives. They end this match on 19 points
IQ वो
total.
उधर बैठा हुआ
The big
दरख्त
thing
के
about
पीछे
this, though, is
सुकून
4
से.
Thrives, their days usually live and die by their rondo, by
मुझे
their
मुझे
first
पता
map.
नहीं
I
क्यों.
think this will give them the confidence to give the run a real good one throughout the rest of the day.
I mean, and we're looking at getting into the grand finals here as well. Top 5 is where
Oh,
they should be setting
40.
their sights. So a good start like this
Three,
is
third आ गई.
really
40. Good day for 4 Thrives, honestly.
Eliminate
Could be the
हो गया
difference maker. We
IQ.
know how many points they can put up in a single sitting.
They've
Sad.
done it before. Will they do it again?
Let's go,
Will
let's
they
go,
catch
Taken,
everyone
man.
unawares, or
अभी भी 6 मिनट पड़े हैं भाई. टेकन ये अजीब है मैच जो अपनी दुनिया
neither
बनाई
team on
है.
huge elim counts.
पता नहीं क्या
They
टाइम
managed
देते हैं
to
और किस
pick
टाइम
up
शुरू
all
करते
of
हैं.
these points. They would just about beat 4 Thrives points total on this match, but only by the 1. Able to get up to a maximum of 10 elims and 10 placements would put them on 20. Orangutan still just staying quiet, playing in those divots, waiting for Geek to make a misstep, but I don't think it's coming.
Yeah, for Orangutan here, it's a hard push. They're forced to use util here to try and shimmy their way upwards. Vehicles in play as well. I mean, WizGod can try and play distraction, but it's going to be a hard thing to pull off. Now it's down to 2 in AKOP, as well as Aru underneath. More nades try to use to create
कौन करेगा
a
चिकन
little
डिनर?
bit of clamber
OG versus
points
Geek
here
है
for
बस.
the squad, but
Geek के
he's
4 हैं.
rough,
OG
has
के
rough idea, rough
OG के
position.
3 है. एक नॉक हुआ हुआ है. 2 है. 2v4 है. Oh, ये मेरी Geek
Go
जीत.
for it. And again, that is the way
Geek
you've got to do it.
esports.
That's the way you got to do it. If you're playing as Orangutan here, you don't want to give extra points across. That could be the difference
स्कोर
maker
किसका
between
जाता
you
था यार
not
सब.
getting in
मेरे ख्याल से
and
40 का ही
making
था
it
सबसे
through
स्कोर.
to those finals.
Absolutely. I mean, they deny those points towards the end. And actually what that does is mean that 4 Thrives take the top
Orangutan.
points this match. Geek sat down on 18. They weren't able to claim everything there. But a great start for a lot of our teams, getting some pretty hefty elimination counts there. 4 teams looking to breach into those double-digit points from this game. It is a fast start. And when you're playing on a 12-match set in order to qualify, that is brilliant news, right? Because each of our teams over these group stages looking to play those 12 matches. And it will be the same lobbies moving forwards over these next few game days. Very happy to see them go on through with those 12.
Honestly, for all gamers, though, this is a really impressive run for them. I think it was very well played, and Flower looked very good in those situations. You had some real standout moments.
E's for
goodness,
bad
me,
boy.
Maple, what a guy. That Neox Factory start there was lovely to see. Sadly, couldn't quite tango with Falak. That was our final moment there.
वैसे नेट फेंका उसके सर पे आ गया लगा.
With the boys just denying the points, but EK will grab themselves the first win.
40 ने अभी तक कोई चिकन डिनर नहीं मारा मेरे ख्याल से.
Brilliant to see. That's exactly how you want to kick things off. And again, not to rub salt in the wound, but we did see
like my
a
shirt?
little bit of difficulty coming off the bat for Enigma Galaxy, but the story really now is focused on the chase for the top 5. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. We'll be back and ready for the next match.
Nigger? Oh, yaar. Let's go, man. Let's start taking it. अबे भाई क्या हो गया है? नहीं. कितना टाइम रहेगा? इतना टाइम लगा रहे हैं भाई ये लोग. PMWC. Good trailer. मुझे क्या trailer?
And so the tournament was able to continue after turning the computers off and on again. For the rest of the club's championship,
What's going on? Guys, why did she stop talking? The rat got out again. Guys, let's reset the rats. Reset the rat. Come on. Under the couch. Under the couch. Oh, no, it went the triangle thing. Triangle thing. Do not let that rat find its family. Come on. If the thing starts a union, we're in trouble, guys. No, no, no. Over there. Over there. Come on. We're losing time.
how long have I been out?
Just a couple of seconds. The rat got out again.
Oh, he's been doing that more and more recently.
We're gonna get you a better hat.
Of $1 million and the EWC trophy.
Let's
the tournament is divided into 3 phases.
30 seconds. पहले ये देख लो भाई. इतने कॉपीराइट पड़ते हैं इस गाने की वजह से. और जो EWC वालों ने म्यूजिक भी डाला हुआ है बीच. Two fucking things get you copyright. Go ad free with Twitch Turbo. Let's go.
We broke in here. They don't know we here, but it is our show now, brother, okay?
Esports World Cup is ours. This production has been great, but I want to make it even better. It's our show today.
Listen, we got some ideas. We know what we're doing too right here, brother. We don't always got to be on the stage. So right now, first and foremost, yesterday was fire, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, we had a great day yesterday. Obviously, plenty of great moments. Ulsan crying. I think that was kind of nice.
The Ulsan tears. Listen, this is what we need. This is the story. Two-time champion. When we see tears, any tears today, I don't care if they're happy tears, sad tears, I need the slow zoom, okay? Slow zoom with the panoramic 50-50.
I like that. I also really like seeing the crane cam on Zubair when he won yesterday.
What did you say?
Zubair.
Zubair.
Yes.
His name is Zubair,
Oh, no.
and you made me look stupid on camera yesterday, Damascus.
It's my bad. I'm too Arab from this. I'm sorry. But
Okay.
let's talk more. We don't have time, Rob. So yesterday, we were on position 3, right? I'm thinking Steadicam on position 11 today will look clean.
I love that. Position 11, and we go with the jib cam with the crescent moon shot.
Let's go. Let's go for this one. So what do you got for today?
Okay, so today we have groups A and B. We cannot mess this up. This is our big shot. So 8 more keys are going to be crushed.
Make sure you use the clean zoom on the key crusher. I want to hear the pop today.
Wow!
Yes.
Big pop!
Yes.
Okay, we cannot mess that up. After we get through all of that, Damascus, then I want you to go ahead and roll the opener. All right?
Oh, yeah.
So after... What the hell did you just do?
I rolled the opener.
I said after that roll up. Reflections. You're live in 30 seconds, brother. You're live in 30.
You told me to roll the opener.
What in...
That's the opener button.
Tekken 8, let's go.
Never let them be in charge of production ever again. Welcome into the Esports World Cup here in Paris, friends. Good to see all of you. We're here for day 2 of Tekken 8. I finally made it, man. I didn't know where I needed to go because those buffoons, they were guiding me in all the wrong directions. Yesterday was incredible. Today, we're going to be finishing out Phase 1. It's Group A, it's Group B, and we might lose once again some Titans. Welcome into the Allianz Taylor Reflections, Noble, MYK, Tasty Steve. Good to see you, boys. Steve, we're back at it. Day number 2.
Yeah, you know me, man. I love me some fighting games. It's no better stage to be on right now than EWC. We got the best seats in the house because we're commentating coming from the stage. I know you've been enjoying it too.
Oh, absolutely. There's no pressure on me. All right. All the pressure is out there on that very stage. And MYK, why is the pressure so elevated? Why? Because it's $1 million on the line, my boy. $250,000 for first and the entry into TWT.
No, absolutely. And that's kind of the tale of the tapes, right? We have Arslan Ash coming into Group A, just looking to dominate the performance here at EWC. It's the only one that eludes him, but there's so many Titans, like you said.
Titans indeed, man, and a lot of money again on the line. Quite literally could be life-changing. We've been throwing money around, and $1 million is absolutely insane for sure. Now, yesterday was incredible. We need to recap it. We got 2 guys ready to break it down. We got Majin Obama. Mark, man, talk to me.
The Esports World Cup EWC Tekken 8 action has been hot and heavy. Markman and Majin Obama talking about some of the ins and the wins and some of the guys that couldn't make it out yesterday. How you feeling about it all?
Tale as old as time, Mark. You already know how it gets down here at Tekken 8 here at EWC. We've already had some of our, like, for example, our defending 2-time champion. It's a bit of a slow start going in against one of the hottest players with the most momentum behind him after winning the LCQ. Of course, we're talking about Zubair, who also made it out. But Ulsan, after that slow start, still able to survive somehow. He rebounds loser side. He makes it to Phase 2 of this event.
It was really nice to see that too, because, you know, at first I wasn't cheering for him. I wanted to see some change, but as I saw the passion, I saw the crowd cheering for him, you couldn't help but cheer for the 2-time, hopefully a 3-time by the end of this week.
And so that's off the top of our heads a really big call out on who made it out of those Group C and D there for Phase 1. Let's talk about who didn't, Mark. And it starts with, I think, one of the favorites, one of the most consistent players. Tip of everybody's tongue is they're talking about Atif and how he went down.
Well, it's not just Atif. I mean, we're talking about the legends, you know, someone that has been so consistent throughout Tekken 7, Tekken 8, especially at this event, got 2nd place one year, right? But then not able to make it out of the group stages. He's just had a tough time. going on to the other side as well, we have Knee, who couldn't even make it out as well either. I think for a lot of people, Legacy, that's a lot of people's favorite Tekken player, but he couldn't just cut it. That's unfortunate.
It's just the brutal reality of EWC, and especially Tekken 8 here at EWC. That's just how it goes. Only one man can move on in some of these scenarios. But we have our 8 players who made it out of Group C and D. I'm excited for these Groups A and B for us to see who else is going to join them for Phase 2 of this event. Let's check in back with you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Majin Obama. Markman for the breakdown. Man, yesterday was just powerful. Steve, what was the biggest loss in your opinion?
I mean, I got to agree with those guys. I got to echo the same sentiment. Obviously, I want Knee to do very, very well because everybody's a Knee supporter. He's one of the GOATs, you know what I'm saying? But Atif being out of the tournament is a crazy thing to realize, especially talking about, like I said, definitely top 3 Tekken players in the world, wasn't able to make it out of EWC groups. That says a lot about the competition here, as well as the fact that one of the best, if not the best, is no longer in the tournament.
Yeah, we were actually driving over here. I remember you saying, like, look, I would be surprised. I'm not surprised, but I am surprised. I mean, after all, Esports World Cup, I mean, it hits differently.
It does, man. It's something in the air here, man. We talk about, you know, other players in these other stages, but me and you were just having this discussion. EWC is an elevation. It crosses all borders, no matter what game you're playing. COD, you're playing Street Fighter, you're playing Tekken. These games all matter, and having the best representation here really does put you at a different level. It's get hard to breathe in here. You know, that's how good these guys are.
MYK talking about the best, though, back-to-back. Olsen, he actually moves forward to the next phase. The first time in the Allianz Vault, a back-to-back champion has been able to progress throughout the tournament.
Yeah, that 3P is still on the table, and I think that's what everyone's looking forward to. Can he get the 3? History can be made. Dude, you saw the emotions on his face after every match. The crowd, the cheering squad that he had yesterday. So many people are rooting for him, and I could see the pressure on himself.
Pressure indeed, and for the Falcons, they are flying high. They managed to get 3 members through to the next phase. They're looking the strongest, but there's a lot looking to battle against them. AGAL, for example, Twisted Minds starting to come into play today with 2 of their members, granted, in the same group, but at least they're on the upper and lower bracket, but they might see each other in the decider matches. The club championship race is well underway, and we need to move to Trav for all the updates powered by Aramco.
Yesterday in Tekken 8, Falcons managed to get 3 out of their 4 players through to the next stage of the competition. Only a Teef dropped out, and 2 consecutive losses. That's really tough going for Team Falcons. Looking towards AGL though, Zubair managed to take out the favourites of the competition and knock him down to the lower brackets. He got through in the end, but Ulsan, the winner of 24 and 25, is looking to play upset when it comes to the club championship, as his organisation doesn't really have hopes of glory. Focusing back in on AGL though, Zubair managed to get through to the next stage as well, and they're looking incredible in honour of Kings at the moment too, looking like the likely favourites to take the 1,000 points. That should mean they move up the club championship leaderboard, and with a good performance in Tekken as well, they'll be right at the tippy top. Stay tuned, and we'll keep you updated.
What's up, everyone? I am here at the Esports World Cup 2026 Tekken 8 Day 2, and I'll be going through some predictions with Mr. MYK.
Hey, I mean, we had our Day 1 predictions, right? Lohai still in it in Group B. I'm very much looking forward to him. The defending Tekken World Tour champion, and of course, the John with the Kings. And recently, he's been playing Armor King, one of my favorites.
Oh, I feel like we've all been talking about the Armor King picks this week as well. We're looking forward to seeing some Armor King for sure. With me, I feel like Ikari is someone that we need to look out for. He's probably going to go through. Also, Arslan Ash will be playing today. And I know all eyes are on him to see if he can make it through.
Absolutely. He hasn't made it out of group stages yet, but maybe 3rd time's the charm here at EWC.
Yeah, exactly. An EVO champion, Tekken World Tour champion, but EWC is the one he wants to get.
There. For every click, every clutch.
Damascus causing chaos in the production room. MIK, they had you hop off the desk, go film that piece, come back on the
you really have to look forward to. I'm glad you brought up Breadman. Breadman representing Leroy, a character we don't get to see as much as well. CBM, used to the stage, always I feel like very close in range of getting that big W. Hafiz Tanvir, the young boy. This guy is one of these players that you really can't sleep on. He's always right there at the tip, and he plays another character we don't see as much, but I feel like we have to talk about Kasim Mir. Kasim Mir is one of these players that I feel like you see him every time. He bridges that top 16,
he's always
top
right there.
32 area, but he always falls short to some of the big hits.
Dude, even Matsuba and Moyil here is a threat too. Matsuba's been playing a really clean Fang lately, and Moyil have been taking Asian tournaments with the Jack.
But how could it not be a threat in Group A after all? And you mentioned it. We'll go deeper into it with our PS5 story today. It's Arslan Ash, who is looking incredible. We asked the fans yesterday during our EWC Play tournament picks, who do you think is going to win the tournament as a whole? I know, here we go, but it's a factual statement. I believe, 50+% Arslan Ash was able to get. He is on fire. He's the heavy favorite. And I've been hearing his name nonstop from the pre-show yesterday to today. What makes Arslan Ash so good?
I mean, look, you said you heard his name, what, a lot? Maybe around 8 times. 8-time Evo champion. That's probably why you heard him a lot. And on top of that, when I feel like
this is like
players that have changed Tekken,
I hope
Arslan
like
Ash
Aslan
is the very
wins this
first person
time.
to think of. Years of history has changed thanks to
for
Arslan
Aslan
Ash.
to win
And on
this
top of that,
tournament.
he has the biggest target on his back. The bigger you are, the bigger you get those trophies, the bigger that target is on your back.
Biggest target, but biggest fan base. MYK, 53% went with him to be the tournament winner.
Wow.
That's a big number, okay? Obviously, over half. That's quick math. Now, for Arslan Ash, though, is he truly the heavy favorite? Because from what I'm hearing, EWC isn't necessarily his home. This is where he sort of fall flat.
A little bit of a curse, right? The first year at EWC, he had that little stick malfunction, so he had to borrow Atif sticks. So, okay, his own hardware failed him there. Last year, he wasn't able to make it out of group stages as well, so maybe it's a little bit of a curse. But like I said in my predictions, maybe third time is the charm. And he just got off that 8th Evo win, so he's looking hot with the Kunimitsu too, which just came back.
So we're going into GOAT status for Arslan Ash, especially if he can lock in this EWC. That's a big title that he's going to have to shoot for. Now, for Group B, we got to talk about the guy that fell just short last year, okay? Low High. He goes in, gets second place. He's coming back for revenge.
Low High is, I like to call him like the next guard of Korea. He has been so strong, not just this year. He is the current TWT champion on top of just big victories. We've seen him at Versus Fighting just recently, going head-to-head versus Knee. But this dude has consistently tried to up his game. Streams for hours, multi-character specialist. I mean, Low High should be on everybody's list because he literally is one of those players that puts his country on his back, and he has the skill to back it up.
So MYK, Low High, is this his year?
It could be. I mean, he's always so hungry. Like Steve said, last year, second place. But he used that hunger. He used that motivation to get that TWT finals at the end of the year. And I could tell since the beginning of Tekken 8, he's been wanting the big ones.
But who else from Group B are we going to be looking at? Because the names, the list goes on and on.
Well, look, I got to tell you right now, I got 2 of my favorites. One of them, the John. The other one is Rangchu. Tasty Rangchu. If you know ball, I've always been a strong supporter. Only 2-time TWT champion, Tekken 7 and Tekken 8. That's how good he is. But the John, the only King player, I'm a King player. I got to show love. I love the attitude. Last year's LCQ winner, always puts people on tilt, had a great run at Evo Japan this year. The John is somebody I always look forward to go very far in any bracket he's in.
Might be playing the king, but who is the undisputed king in Group B? I know it's a hard question. It's early on. MYK, if you had to take a pick, who would it be?
I would go for Low High or the John, but just seeing John Ding in that list.
There you go.
He's a surprise sleeper, bro. Some days his clutch is just unbreakable. You can't open him up. Like, how are you going to beat him when he's on that day?
It's a question they're going to have to answer after all. For C and D yesterday, how's it going to compare to A and B? Are we going to get crazy upsets, you think? Is it going to be just as competitive? Do you think it's going to be as exciting as yesterday was? Because people were losing their minds.
100%. Look, I know people are like, oh man, it can't get any crazier than that. I'm trying to tell you guys, it can get crazier. I mean, the EWC returning champion is still in there, and we got the best Tekken players on the planet here representing, trying to get that big W.
Big W, big money, big trophy and title, right? We're talking GOAT status for one. We're talking new achievements for others, young guns, old guns. This tournament gives us a little bit of everything. Tekken 8 has been truly exciting. And you know what's encouraging for me? This is the first Tekken 8 tournament I've been a part of personally, right? This has been a big year for me. But Tekken 8 is so fun to watch, right? So competitive, and the upsets yesterday really got me going. Plus the dream for the back-to-back-to-back champion as well. I mean, Tekken 8 is truly lit here at the Esports World Cup 2026 here in Paris, France. Now the players are arriving to the venue. They're about to walk onto the stage, but you know, Reinhardt had to catch up with a couple of them.
Day 2 EWC Tekken 8 players arriving. It is sick, man. Oh my gosh, all the matches yesterday. I can't believe what's happened. Ao eliminated, Knee out, unfortunately. Ikari, お元気ですか?
Hello, hello. お元気です。
韓国人なのに2人で日本語で話してるんです。
お願いします。
今日の調子はどう？
調子めちゃくちゃ緊張してるんですけど、
はい、
まあ頑張ってここまで来たんで、はい、まあ全部倒すように頑張ります。
頑張って頑張って。ランチュー、two-time TWT champion. How are you feeling today?
Very nervous.
Okay, everyone's super nervous today. This is insane.
Yeah.
I wish you the best. You got it, man. You can do this. This is not your first time.
Okay.
You're a world champion.
I tried.
You got this, bro. All right. John Ding in attendance. You saw him playing Paul earlier. All the guys here, Rangchu, CBM. Man, all the guys didn't play. Raef. I see bare heads just getting ready for action here for day 2 of EWC Tekken 8.
Thank you, Reinhardt, as always. A bit of nerves starting to flow. How could they not, Steve? I mean, after all, this is the biggest stage.
Think about what he just asked him. He said he asked the only two-time TWT champion, how you feeling today? He was like, hey man, I'm nervous. That is what EWC does to the best players on the planet, regardless of the game you're playing. No matter how many championships you got, EWC is what you want to win, especially considering this is an exhibition. These guys are invited here to get these Ws, and it's not easy to do still.
Not easy to do indeed, but you know what? Being a champion never is in my case.
Yeah, I mean, Rangchu is the guy that knows. A lot of these guys are here because they are tournament winners, right? So, can they do it on the biggest stage? That's the biggest question, right? Ulsan going for the 3, Arsene with the 8, but Rangchu just had the runner-up at EVO too, so he's looking hot too.
Lohai, Raef, they go against each other to start the day off. A big matchup, and you know what? With these opening matches, they never go as planned, it seems, Steve.
No, I can tell you right now, Raef is one of these players who's actually just recently switched characters. He went to the Falcon, so he's been having a lot of back and forth as well. I'm curious to see how that first matchup is going to go. It's a big stage to perform on with a newer character, especially when you're such a seasoned veteran. I wonder what's going to happen when you're going up against another seasoned veteran who's already locked in and committed to his character.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the character pick that's been surprising a lot of people, right? Mogul busted him out like last year at Super Tournament. And then we've been seeing a wave of Falcon, Rangchu, everybody, and even Raef now picking him up as a secondary, showing just how strong that character is in tournament play.
Rangchu and Sin, that's going to be next up. You keep mentioning his name. Why are you so excited to watch that one?
Yeah, Rangchu, 2-time champ, but Sin too. He's a very technical Yoshimitsu, and he's the lone representative out of EU, man. So that one's a really hard one to call.
Yoshimitsu is an explosive character. He plays on your misconceptions, timing, and spacing, and Sin takes that to the peak. He not only trolls you in game, he trolls you out of game. And then if you let him win, the pop-off is going to be scary. So I'm going to tell you right now, if I'm playing against him, my goal is to not let him win so he won't pop off on me. Not only so I'll lose, you know?
And right after Ikari going against Rest. Look at you. You're losing your mind for every single one.
Because I'm trying to tell you, people
he genuinely gets so excited backstage too.
These matches, people are like, oh, is this going to be as crazy? I'm like, you have no idea.
Oh, yeah.
These guys are sweaty to the umpteenth degree, and they all have back history where they know these victories carry over. This isn't the only tournament they're going to see these guys at. They're going to see them for the rest of their lives at other tournaments, and they're going to be thinking about EWC.
At the end of the day, man, it's all about their performance on that stage. And it's not easy to do. Again, a lot of money, prestige, title, you get it all. Groups A and B about to go down. We start with Group B. So let's send it to the stage to introduce our players.
अभी ने कितना मारा नुमान को ना कसम से.
Bonjour à tous et bienvenue à Paris. It is day 2 of Esports World Cup 2026 on Tekken.
Rest versus
we had a
Ikari first,
ridiculous day yesterday with a million matches that end up 3-2. No one wanted to lose, and that's exactly what we're here for. Rob, 2 more groups today, more players looking to lift this trophy.
Bonjour indeed, mon frère.
Oh, Robert Télévision.
I've been here for a month, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, I'm officially honorary French. That said, ladies and gentlemen, our first match is absolute insanity, pandemonium. Both of these players, this is their first time here at the Esports World Cup. So imagine the pressure that they are feeling right now.
The pressure must be massive, especially when you know that there's been pressure even on the running champ himself, right? Ulsan yesterday managed to qualify through sweat, blood, and tears, and now we're trying to join him on phase 2. We got Ikari, the Evo Japan champion, pulling up there at EWC. He's first.
Oh, yeah, absolute insanity right there. I mean, for the fact that Ikari, he won Evo Japan, 800 plus entrants, and even at the end looked a bit shocked himself. But if anything, that should show him that he is capable of winning this entire thing and lifting up this trophy. He's done it in the biggest moment, so clearly he can show that he can do it again. But of course, on the other side of things, Rest, first time being here, he is fresh off a 4th place finish at BAM, so he is coming in hot, Damascus.
Coming in hot, representing a character that's underrepresented Hwarang as well. Taekwondo gonna be put up. That's what we love to see. First match for these two. They've got experience on the world of competition, but the stage for Esports World Cup is a different one to try and
Ikari ki jawline
Ladies and
dekho,
gentlemen,
Rest ki
day
jawline
one was
dekho.
fire, and you know what time it is today. We only about to up the
Japanese
ante, ladies and
jawline
gentlemen.
versus
We've got
Korean
our
jawline.
first match. It's time to hype this up, everyone. I'm sorry, Damascus. I'm a little bit too excited. Let Big Hollywood calm down and go back a little bit. It's about that time to send things over. Ikari versus Rest. Let's send things over to our commentators.
Let's go, let's
All
go.
right,
let's
all
go.
right. Group B action about to get started. Markman and Majin Obama ready to give it to y'all.
When you look at these two, Mark, what's going through your head? Rest versus Ikari. This group, Group B, 5 Korean players in this group. That's the country that had the most representation coming in as qualified players in EWC. 5 of them going to be fighting for these 4 spots in this group.
It's going to be a bloodbath. I mean, this especially is going to be a war of attrition. I think one of the things that we're going to see is who's going to come out on top, who is also going to be able to get kind of like the I guess, continue with the pressure. I mean, for both of these characters, Hwarang and for Kazuya, very, very explosive, whether it's Kazuya with the Oki, the Hell Sweeps, and we've known Ikari to be able to pull out a lot of intense counter hit setups.
Yeah.
But again, the name of the game for Hwarang is just overwhelming pokes. Will he be able to put that on? But Rest, you know, he has crazy movement too.
You say war of attrition.
Yes,
I'm thinking
board
the
ki
key
jo
to
cameras
ignition,
and
whether
ye
that's
puts it
speed,
there.
but then also, like you said, about getting these 2 characters are going to have very different kinds of pressure. These 2 players have very different styles of applying that pressure too. But something that's going to make a big difference, especially for Ikari, his Evo Japan win to me just showcase when you get to the top 0.0001% of this game, all these players, I mean, majority of the players here, this is not their first EWC. These 2 players, this is their first. But the power of being able to have a good weekend, that got him an Evo Japan championship. Yeah. When you get to the highest level of play with this game, it's about who is just a little bit sharper, a little bit faster that weekend. For both of these players, getting into that momentum and being able to get into their rhythm where they're just executing and having really good judgment like that, getting to that point as fast as possible is going to be a big deal in this thing.
Well, let's see who's going to be able to jump in and get the lead early on. Ikari with the Shining Fist combo, starting things off. Rest already with the offense pushing back.
Yeah, and the opener wasn't too aggro. You saw a lot of movement, less buttons, to maybe a second pass before they start seeing presses.
Oh, nice while standing attack into the launcher. Follow-up here. Rest going to do a nice combo here. Has to activate. This is a huge stage as well.
Yeah, it's going to take at least 2 combo sequences to get to the wall, which is where, you know, that's a win condition for Rest, obviously, if you want to be able to push there. Open
nice
stage, we'll keep in that piece. We're going to be able to convert that into a round. Rest, the kind of opening he desires.
First round on the scoreboard here.
Again, मैं वही बात कर रहा हूँ, Rest की jawline
open things up. Right into the Shining Fist once again. This time Rest with a power crush.
Armor.
Ikari की jawline bomb
How does Ikari convert this?
Rest की hovering
Not about the
जैसी है.
damage, but about the ender here, 44. And then just wall real estate push.
Yeah, and that's one of the things you'll see a lot from Kazuya as he has the approach here, especially because he's in the heat state. That demon paw, that 4-4-2, trying to create space,
nice.
try to close in,
Armor.
and also convert into some extra damage. That's a punish.
Good duck there, the punishment on both sides. Crouch jab,
Oh,
interrupt, walk
nice.
around, clean to the
What a
side, and rest.
यार ये कल ये बाहर हो जाए ना इस टूर्नामेंट से कसम
And
से
that's something that you see Hwarang players do so well. Their ability to create movement and spacing openings there. That sidestep plasma blade able to close things out in that opening or the second round. And just like that, one more round here. Rest. Can he deal with the devil? What's he gonna do?
Step in and engage here. Nice. Early low there, able to check the activation of the armor.
Great use of Flamingo cancel there into the power crush. Follow up here. Nice life lead for Rest. He does have heat as well. He has an opportunity. He's going to do the down 4, 3+4. Keep it safe. Decides not to be able to use it.
Take your plus frame, take your punish. Rest now. Pushing, working the lows a little bit. Marky's one touch away from taking this first game.
Wait,
It's first to 3, and that low is going to seal it for Rest.
And it was all about the lows, the placement of the lows, the momentum, being able to stop. You know, there was an opportunity there where Ikari was going for certain attacks. He went for a power crush there, but because of the low, ended up interrupting there, did not have a chance to take over offensively. And I think we haven't seen the anything from Ikari yet. He hasn't gotten his float. He hasn't gone for Hell Sweeps. He hasn't even gone for God Fist. It's all about, again, the pressure and who's taking the momentum. And Rest seems to be doing a great job so far. We are going to the Mishima Temple here.
Yeah, that was the key question there. When you queue up the rematch, what's the stage going to look like? That stage before, of course, like you mentioned, huge. You're going to take multiple conversions to be able to touch the wall. But immediately here, okay, anti-air burst activation from Ikari. He's going to be able to get wall for this.
Yeah, and then this is his first big sequence, but unfortunately doesn't get the wall splat. Has him by the wall here. He has to take advantage. Twin Pistons launch. Follow up here, getting some nice damage. But what's the Oki? Stature kick punish. And going back the other way now, Rest with the advantage.
Plus frames in the call out on the crouch jab of Bare. And Rest is going to be able to turn up his heat now, too. Kick him, flip.
I'm rooting for
back to the wall.
Rest,
Yeah.
man.
The
I
follow-up
hope
here,
he
the
wins.
trade and the conversion there. Could have got a bigger combo. Unfortunately, only got the steel pedal. And oh, that could have
Dead.
been it. And that is going to be it. Rest, again, 4 rounds straight now for Rest. This is looking really good. Okay,
Oh,
punish. That is a
what-
pure punish there. Guts the God
what
Fist there
an
on the
electric.
block plasma bait. He should be able to push for the wall here.
Electric.
Just like that, 50%
We
gone
are
from the life bar. He's going to be
electric.
healing a ton of it, though, as he gets more of these attacks in.
We are electric.
Stature.
Man, many opportunities that Ikari presents to Rest to be able to just get a duck on a high, or even some of these string extensions that are unsafe. Rest has been able to
Ikari
just
ने सर को
punish
jab
and take
किया.
advantage and be able to set up his pressure so much more effectively than Ikari so far.
Ikari.
He needed that round.
Yep, the black kite
Ikari,
pressure there into the
Ikari,
heat and
Ikari
getting Rest
machine.
now. Pressuring by the wall.
Plus frame, we
ये
walk
कैसी
around it,
थी?
gets clipped anyway.
Oh,
He
that's a
on
scary thing. The backlash, rolling right kick, black kite follow up.
Oh,
He's going to hit the Rage Art here. It's going to do a ton of damage. Max damage possibly here. Counter hit. Rage Art.
थोड़ी सी
Still
heat
has a
है, पता
little
नहीं
bit
क्या
of heat to
करेगा
work with
इसी
too,
को.
but
Yeah, probably not going to get anything
Later,
out of it here,
later,
especially
later,
because it's
later.
going to push him a little bit farther away.
Well, later.
Nice.
And the low able to check him out before it even becomes a question. But
Nice.
the lows from range, Rest,
Let's go,
master of
let's
space
go,
and time.
Rest.
Mid-range just belongs to him in this set so far.
Oh, big counter hit on the down 1+2 though, and conversion into the combo from
Big
Ikari.
damage combo.
He should be able to get some decent damage here again, once again with that consistent
21.
enter that he's been going for. Stop City.
Oh,
Power
shit.
Wave going to be able to splat on the wall, gets his tornado there, grip him up and
Okay.
drop.
He dash cancel, follow up here, goes for the down forward 4. He should be able to close it out.
Perfecta.
Nice patience there from Ikari. Now pushing it to a final round here
Perfect.
of game number 2. This is such an important round.
Yeah, this round's huge for the set. For Ikari to even have a chance
Yeah,
here, he's got to
hovering
be
का pressure
able to
बर्दाश्त
really
करना थोड़ा ना मुश्किल
stop
है.
Rest at the gates. Dark Halberd to open things off. We got heat.
Yeah, and that's a move I feel like we probably haven't seen too much from Rest. It is something that he's
जो
utilized
stance
in
में
a lot
जाता
of
है ना
matches in
hovering
the
से,
past when we've seen him on the tournament stage.
वो इतनी देर में ना
Here we
साइड
go.
ले लेते हैं.
Big follow up here, has the sidewall. Sun still adjusts there.
Oh, nice.
Another low
Oh,
conversion.
why the
He
fuck did you
hesitated,
drop
he
that?
bobbled.
Had the plus frames too, able to check him low.
गलती से
and
होगी
then
थी
just
पैरी
the
हमें पता है
mid-range
भाई
gets
गलती से होगी
Rest
थी
able to rebound
पर
there.
ड्रॉप नहीं करनी चाहिए
Not
थी
the
ना
perfect round, but when he
तब
was able to
risky
adapt,
है.
adjust, and able to get control
Huge
once again. 2-0 advantage over Ikari. You mentioned Dark Halberd. He hadn't really been using it this whole set really until that round opener. You got to imagine too against characters that have fast lost ending punishment like Kazuya and some of those other characters that can launch you or even hurt you even harder than that. Carries a little bit more risk, but it's just another one of these far-range tools that make you so frustrated against this Hwarang character in the way that he can. You get used to thinking about his pressure so much too, right? But then you remember that opening game how many times did Rest create whiff punish opportunities? You can't whiff against this character.
Yeah.
You forget about it just because you're blocking the whole time, looking for that duck or looking for that step. But this is a whiff punish character too.
It goes both ways too, because you got to remember Ikari also has the ability to create space and use some of the best launchers in the game, whether it's the wall standing 1-2, which is very quick, and also the Electric and Godfist. He hasn't had a chance to get his engine revved up and starting. However, Arena Underground, this is a stage full of destruction. Those glowing panels, if you're able to get a violent knockdown or a very hard hit against it, it will lead to more potential combo damage. But are we going to get there? That's the question. Sidestep 4-1. Starting things off here, Stature. Oh, there's a forward 2.
Hikari's been really insistent about sidestep right after plus frames too. I wonder if Rest is going to be able to adjust, take notice of that. Plus frames back.
Back one here.
Back one, able to get him out of dodge, get him off the bomb blast wall.
And sometimes that just instills a certain thing where you put it out there, you know your opponent has access to it. Oh, this is huge.
It
Big
creates a
follow-up.
natural hesitation there.
And that's what I want to see from Ikari. Him starting to go for hell sweeps, him going for the knockdowns. Oh my gosh, it's starting now.
Yeah, this kind of style, this is what got him that win it at EVO Japan, and then we find the counter hit.
Big
Find
damage.
the wall, 90 damage.
Oh, but he gets the follow-up here. This is going to be a big damage. The follow-up here.
Parallel to the wall, going to activate here.
Oh, I
Kick
love
it
the
back
placement.
into the bomb blast. I like that. Step it lows.
He's in the blast zone here. It's going to hurt. Here's the follow-up.
That's so cheap, Mark. That is so cheap.
Yo, he willed that. He made that happen. He's like, we're going the other way. I love that side switch again. The spring kick.
Back one, able to get him out of dodge on the burst.
Oh, damn, that right foot forward pressure there with the back two and
Nice,
the follow-up
nice,
here.
nice.
Again, those lows, making those low pokes count. You got to remember, pokes are pure damage here. There's no way of healing back from it. Big combo here from Rest, pushing towards the wall. He's going to light him up again.
That was to check the walk on the plus frames. Still somehow able to get this launch. Like you said, his World Cup season.
Throw him back at
Kick
the
him
wall.
right back there. Ball staying forward, plus, no, gets chopped.
Has to be careful how he approaches here. He's not even have a chance to use his heat. And just like that, Rest one round away from taking this set. Can he do it? Oh, Plasma.
Round opener Plasma, no counter hit, nothing. Bomb blast,
Send him back
91.
again.
You know the drill.
Dark Halberd follow up here. He's going for the kill, but this time unable to get it. Get interrupted there with the wild standing too. Glorious Demon Godfist.
Alrighty, Kari. Defensive burst application here just to stop the pressure. No
This
way!
was so sick. I can't believe he pulled off the punch parry in that sequence.
Parry call out on the burst. And just like that, Ignition Barrage locked and loaded. Rest.
No
with
rest.
No rest for the weary.
No rest.
What's your sleep number, girl? I'm moving on to this bracket. Rest. Good stuff.
What a wake-up call here for Ikari. He's now going to have to go to the lower bracket against this killer group of amazing players. But Rest, of course, moving forward. We'll see him a little bit later. He's going to face the winner of the John and John Ding.
Yeah.
Oh, that is going to be a matchup. I can't wait. Of course, you can see some of the action that just transpired here. That brilliant sequence here from Rest towards that final round sequence. Dropped the combo, but still did such a great job of, again, just controlling the pressure and the spacing of how he landed the combos.
Controlling, you can see the importance of momentum, especially in these Warong matchups. If they're able to get the snowball rolling and they don't, you got to find a way to stop them. And when they have the answers preemptively to the answers you're going to present, you got to find a way to impose your will. But let's check it in the stage, see what they got to say. So here we are, our next set already locked and loaded. We were looking at this one this morning. We're like, okay, this is gonna be the banger, the opening sets of Group B.
It's been a long time since we've seen the John in action. It was at the TWT finals really where I last saw him against global competition. Of course, I've been watching him through the Pakistan League and the locals that they've been playing over there. There's been a big change since then. You know, he's obviously known as a King player. However, in his arsenal, he has been using more Armor King than any other character as of late. But does that mean he will bring Armor King to the world stage? Will he be playing Armor King against the Capoeira Master? That's the question.
And for John Ding too, this is just another year and another feather in his cap opportunity. This event, he always shows up and he always shows out. Got to talk about those intense sets where he's been able to get big wins over like Arslan Ash last year, right? 80% of you guys riding with John Ding on this one?
That's crazy. That is crazy. 80%. You guys got to remember the John, for the most part, has dominated against most of the players that he's played anytime he has an opportunity. This is going to be big. But again, as you mentioned, speaking of showing out, John Ding, there's something different about his performances on this stage in particular, especially because he has the hometown crowd that's going to be cheering for him as well. There's a huge Vitality booth right over there. It's going to be nuts. And of course, you know they're going to be cheering for him here in the crowd.
We were talking about Ulsan yesterday. John Ding is another one of those players in my mind who he has over time gotten better and better with riding energy of the venue. That makes a big difference for him in terms of being able to establish confidence and just feeling like he's playing with no weights on. You know what I mean? So something like that could maybe have an impact in this. The John is typically, you know, he's a ice in his veins kind of guy, right? Doesn't really give us a lot on that front. But John Ding, if he's able to get momentum started here, you see the character selection already. AK, we've been waiting to see this guy on a big stage like this.
I'm super hyped. You know, AK, definitely a character that I feel like has kind of risen in terms of the impressions of what a lot of the players think, just because the adjustments of most of the top characters, they're not as good as they used to be. It kind of leaves opening some cracks for some other characters to shine, and this might be the breakout event for Armor King. We'll see.
This is one of those ones since he came out. We've been singing his praises. We know what he does well, right? We gotta talk about damage potential, but then also just really good Tekken tools. He really encourages like compact play, but then also when he can turn up in heat, be able to put you in plus frames, has the threat of the grabs like that. John Ding not trying to hear any of it though.
Yeah, you were just talking about great fundamental Tekken play. Eddie is the opposite of that. Eddie is a monster. He's a gorilla.
You gonna guess, brother. You gonna guess. Hold that low. John Ding gonna take the first round here.
Second hit, delay, gets the guaranteed follow-up there on the combo with the 2-1 into the sleeper. Okay, 1+2 pressure here.
John Ding just giving him a lot of different looks here. Nice little sprinkles of lows, instant while standing 4, jabs, pressing buttons into some of these counter hit options. Down to some 4-4 neutral down 2.
Yep, great option there with the low follow-up here. Forward 4-3. Oh, what a hop kick. That was great here. He's gonna get the follow-up here into the lariat. The follow-up here at the wall.
Far out, he has heat to work with. Like you say, gonna get the wall. What's he gonna do with it though? Lay on him? No, just take the low and the recovery. The John with an answer here.
That wall ender as well. It does so much damage. Not only does it do damage, it does great Oki for a potential mix-up afterwards here. Okay, follow-up here, guaranteed. Forward 4, 3-4. The follow-up here, he's gonna get the guaranteed hit as well, unscaled. What's the mix?
That crouch jab to interrupt the immediate handstand pressure. Nice duck on the handstand throw attempt.
He tried to get the tornado there, not able to do it.
The John stepping with them as well. Almost able to hit him out of relax, not quite fast enough. And the John Ding able to somehow recover, get this launch, get this heat activation. We're center stage, pushing towards this wall. The John walking into these counter hit buttons.
Oh, he got hit by it in the follow-up.
Stop the yard.
Or what's he gonna do?
Activation, grip.
Counter hit, gripping.
My God.
Counter hit, giant swing, double underhook swing. Run up, heat smash. You gotta respect it. All right, 2 rounds to 1. John Ding with the advantage here. Oh, he went for the hot plate special there, sidestep 3.
4-3-2, working his way in there. The John just trying to get into position and play a little bit more compact on his terms. Counter hit, 4-4-3, follow-up confirmed.
He's, again, in heat, has the ability to get some extra damage here as he makes the approach here. Went for the quarter score, 4-4, not able to do it here. Power crush, follow-up, guaranteed. Oh, what a punish there. While standing 3-1, going back the other way.
With wall support, Mark, not good. Gives up his heat.
He has to guess there. That was a pure guess. This time on recovery there, going for the heat smash. Try to close it up in that back one stop sign. Get off of me.
Instant smash into wall pressure like that. Mixes with the low and mid after. John Ding establishing some form of comfort here in game one, the John. But of course, another character he can go to as well. You know, both of these guys have played a few characters. John Ding mostly Eddie competitively this year. But the John, he does have that king waiting in the background. You got to imagine maybe it's a consideration if it goes to game 2 or 3 that he's down. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's trying to work this element of surprise. He knows that most people have not played against his Armor King yet, but he hasn't had the momentum. And again, momentum is really the name of the game. Tekken 8, whoever's able to control the match controls the wins. Okay, gonna have to guess here. Goes for the choke, the follow-up here. Tries to chase him down. Okay, interesting use of the down 4-3+4 there.
Yeah, had the mid, no, didn't pull the trigger.
No duck on the follow-up here. See what he does again as he's trying to create an opportunity here. The John guys are hesitating in terms of offense.
He's got a decent return, though, from chunks of damage from these mids. Been able to find frames here and there. Work a low in the process. But the grabs, he's been going to the grabs a lot.
He's been trying to grip him up back-to-back there, making use of the multi-throws as well here, knowing that they're a pure guess. All right, let's see what he got here. Looking to close things out, has an opportunity, just a sliver of life left here for the John to overcome. But John Ding, look at the time.
Yeah, not enough.
Look at the time. All right, here we go. That opening round there, great punish there on the low. And the follow-up to John here with the round. Can he tie things up here? That's the question. Oh, to the spear.
Cracking his legs. These lows adding up for the John big time this round.
Yeah, big sidestep 2 usage there. Nice representation of the up forward attack there from John Ding. Has to fire back. Create an opportunity into the heat smash. Double underhook swing into the wall. Can't tech that. Oh my goodness. 2 rounds. Uncontested here for the John.
Not afraid to get in compact play on his terms, especially with lead-ins from these 4-3s, some of these other power mids that he's putting on, finding frame advantage, working the lows.
This could be big for him too. The sidestep 2 goes right underneath the 3+4. The follow-up guaranteed back 1-2. Oh, he trying to go nasty on him.
He was getting cheeky.
Yeah, he tried to ride him.
Nice jab float sequence here. Doesn't have resource to work with, but gonna set up a guess for game scenario.
Okay, into the mix-up. One more hit can do it here. Try to hit him with the down forward 4, not able to do it here. John Ding has rage and has heat, but not able to get anything out there. Nice placement of that ollie kick and 3 rounds straight for the John to tie things up.
You got to talk about historically how strong John Ding has been on big stages, especially against the Pakistani army that they send out in some of these big international events like this. AK on the side of the John so far gets 1 game in, 1 game out. It's now a 1-2 affair. All of a sudden, I mean, I'm thinking like, even if you lose this one, it's like AK did his job.
Yeah, he definitely did his job.
Think about the split.
Especially if he has, let's say, like he does switch to King, right? That's going to be a refreshed match. But again, we have to get there first. Right now, the John is hot off of his victory to tie things up. This is a stage that has potential destruction as well, which will really benefit Armor King as well. He has those spiking low attacks.
Then also combo enders into just breaking the floor.
All right, underhook swing again. Went for that opportunity. Down 3 here from John Ding, continuing with that pressure.
Plus frames works the low this time.
Yep, I like that use. Use of the handstand 1 there. Big pressure tool, and look at that. Relax 4-3 follow-up. John Ding taking that round.
He's not really trying to force the 50-50 too much over the course of the set, like long-term like that too. But he'll go every round or so, he's like, okay, now we're going to work the relax mix. Now we're going to work the 4-4-3s a lot more. And then he'll take it back and then start trying to play a more neutral heavy round after that.
Right now he's going to be put into a nasty mix-up here. Here comes the John into the grab again. That's going to go into the pink. 1 more hit will break the floor. What's the mix again? This time going for the low.
Lows on lows. This time reversal rage art. Going to be able to just break the pressure. It's really just about buying himself some time here. Getting another opportunity to play the game.
All right, he activates right away into the cancel. Breaks the Shining Black.
Mid-trade, this time after smash. And the
that's over.
swing.
It's done. Dang, he has not had huge success in breaking that double underhook swing. Just unfortunate there, that especially doing so much damage. Try to get him with a crouch grab. Toll kick, follow up here. 3-3. Decides to cancel.
Look at the approach here. Again, it's impressive that these guys haven't broken the floor yet. Well-grounded approach here. Into the stunner. He sold it well.
Stunner then just redash for the pressure. Got the wall. Check on the relaxed stance. Jab float on the handstand.
Yep.
Pressure broken. Destroyed here. Lay on him.
Into the follow there. Got him with the tracking attack. The follow-up here. Into the mix. Yo, he's donezo. He is donezo. That is a ton of damage here in the John. Looking to get the big lead here. It's tied up 1-1, but a big counter hit back 3 series from Junding.
And the reward here. The floor break. Gonna be able to get a little bit more push here. Depends on what he wants to do after.
See what he does. Run up,
dash up, jab. He got stepped too. That was dangerous.
Yeah. But a great step, of course, from the John. Presence of that movement. Oh, down back 3 into the blue stuff. But Junding was ready. He should be able to close it out here. He has the option to go downstairs.
Floor break.
He's going to go on scaled up 4-3 series. No, he just decides to end it here. That's going to be it. Oh, wait, it's a mix-up. It's not enough. Yo, he might regret this. He might regret this. Oh, he went for it. He has to be careful. Final round. Game number 3. Okay.
Modest opening here from the John. Ruffian kick. Put these mids out there.
Try to catch him with the mid afterwards here. Whiff punish. Again, making great use of that from crouch down 4-3+4 here. Oh, the sidestep attacks, the lows, they're adding up. Those are launch punishable too. He has to be careful. Unbreakable throw, follow up, right into heat burst. Mix, low. He went for it. He is not deterred from doing it. Into low again. Oh, he went for it.
Finally a call out. Low parry from the John. Has heat to work with. Not going to become a factor. Just going to end with the grab. Grips him up again.
And he's done. Oh my gosh. Can you see? And again, the throws have been adding up. They've been wearing him down, and they have been successful. The John up 2-1 right now. That's crazy.
The rotation of low options, too. I mean, the John, you can definitely... You can see, like, his approach with King and how he plays that character. He's doing the same thing, but just a different move list.
Yeah.
Here's these lows. I'm going to present these lows for you this one round. Get 60% of your health off of it for, and then I'm going to go to the throws. Start to re-emphasize that. And like you said, he's been getting good return, especially off of just the simple double underhook swing and Shining Black mix. That's been effective.
Yeah, he's been doing such a great job of kind of pacing the way he's doing the forward dash into the low, the delay low, the delay throw, the delay crouch dash throw multi-mix-up. He's been doing a lot of that, and now look at this momentum. He has the wall here. Oh, this is going to hurt big time. 3.
Bad duck and launch.
Oh, no.
This wall sequence going to break it down. We ain't done yet either. Flames.
Oh, he tried to just catch him with a nasty mix there. Went for the hop kick.
The bad jag low. Step with the ruffian kick. Step, not deep enough.
Whoa, they traded blows there. He had the counter hit too.
In the John's favor. Plus frames. It goes with a low.
Okay, what's the mix?
There's your smash. There's your armor.
Rage here available for Junding with the whip punish.
Raw dog.
Oh my gosh, he's still able to clean up some damage there. Has to be careful now. How he approaches here. He cancels it out, gets the follow up the low.
Look at Ton. Oh man. Deep sweep in the extending seconds of the round.
He did the big slow one too, the big down back 3. That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Ran up and did it. Now forward, back up.
Go, John.
Chokes him out here. Follow up. Able to escape and evade.
The down back 2s testing him. 4-3+4. The push towards the wall.
Pressure. Gets the punish there with the jab series. Into the double. Underhook swing into the wall. Ouch. Ouch. Damage. Oh my, he had a whip punish opportunity there.
4-3-2 again, just closing the gap. The John now going to hold back. Step off the wall. For that mid interrupt and mid range.
Oh, he got him with the mid this time. Caught him flinching. Big damage follow-up. He doesn't have resources, though. He has to be careful. Junding's going to have to get the kill here. He was able to do it. Wow, momentum shift. 2 rounds, uncontested here.
It's gone plus frames in the low sweep so often over the course of the set.
Yeah, John, I'm surprised he didn't pop heat. He had an opportunity there. He could have had an opportunity for a comeback there. And speaking of which, big block, Junding.
The up 4 lift kicks, gonna be able to get the wall sequence here. Doesn't want to end in handstand.
Oh, what a step. Good put the brakes on. Big block on the low punish while standing 1-3. Big damage here.
Already activation. Continue the combo. No wall available.
Out of range of the low, but coming back at him. The John with the heat, with the range to work with, getting a lot of life back. Armor.
He has to be careful. He might get called out for going for all these grabs here. I know Junding is going to probably have an opportunity to go for a big punish.
That 1-3 with the wall to back him up.
What's he
This
gonna
could
do?
be it. Finds the lows to be able to close it out. Evening up the score here, 2-2. This set here in Group B. This is going to be a big one, determining, again, you got to talk about who they play after this rest, playing in the rest, right?
Yeah. Junding with the momentum here. We're going to a final game. Junding putting on a show. I feel like he completely extinguished the momentum that the John had in that last game. The John could not get anything going. Here at the Phoenix Gate, this is going to be the decisive game.
Okay, got to talk about early on here. We do have walls to work with, but then it's going to be about the floor blast and much larger stage with walls to work with.
Big counter hit swing. Follow up here, goes for the shining black here.
And what is the John telling him? If this is a conversation, Junding is being told, yo, I'm about to grip you up, dude.
Yep.
You are not going to like what's going to happen if you get gripped up on the wall.
We are throwing hands, and my hands are throwing. Okay.
Step into activate. 4-4-3, low, no punish.
Follow up here, goes for the mid option. Tries to catch him, able to interrupt, gets the aerial hit. Conversion into the shining power bomb. All right.
Plus frame in the mid.
He's dead.
Yeah.
And not just that, we're going to get a stage transition here into round number 2 coming up. But the cleanup here from the John. We're now going to the open part of the stage where we have a floor blast available for both of the players.
So what's the opener here? John just willing to just back away.
Nice jab, good challenge. Try to catch him with the knee.
The lows. This time the mid pulls the trigger on it.
Oh, he caught him out of the air. Gets the follow-up. That's so much damage there. Especially the last hit unscaled there.
Chunks of damage too. Not a lot of great life to work with on the side of the John.
Oh, here we go. Has an opportunity. Big counter hit into the stomp. Oh, he caught him looking. What's the mix?
Stand up.
Brother, he is going to hurt him here. Oh my gosh, to the sky. The blast. He still has heat as well. Yo, he might be dead.
Yeah, he's done.
He should be dead.
He's done.
Bop, bop, bop. All right, just like that, the John, after losing 3 rounds straight in that last game, now on the verge of going 3 up. He got greedy.
On set point, walked up in his face and tried to spit that shit. Oh my God. Junding. And with all the answers this round, sidestep double kick's gonna be able to find the wall for it. Post-heat activation.
Yo, he might be regretting this now. Junding able to build some momentum. Not only that, has the wall positioning here. What a step! Doesn't get the splat, doesn't matter.
Walk around the lows. Jabs create space here.
Oh, they missed each other there. That was crazy.
Lows.
No, did he press in time? Oh, he did! And he's gonna lose that round. Junding is gonna come back. Gets the counter hit, range art. That was insane. Okay, Junding living to fight another day. The pressure was getting kind of crazy and dicey at the end there. The lows were starting to come out. Great duck there from the John. Not able to get the counter hit on the wall standing 2.
Similar stories early in the set. Using 4-3-2 to lead himself in. Junding going with these low options. Now they are getting checked in a big way. Momentum on the John side. The 4-4 while setting 4-4. Oh my God, and to close it out with the way that he imposed his will this set through grabs, the John gonna be moving on here in Group B here at EWC. Junding not out of it yet, gonna have a shot, but it's gonna have to be in the gulag of Group B.
Oh man, that gulag is looking nasty right now too. Again, with so many world-class players here, you got to give it up, of course, the John performing very well with that Armor King pick. Really glad that he was able to pick that character that we haven't really seen too much this week at all. Probably the first time.
Yeah, you said it earlier too. You got to remember the John hasn't really been traveling so much this year since we had that showdown in Sweden for the Tekken World Tour final, right? So of course there's that question of like, you know, how's he going to come into this event? He's going to be firing all of a sudden. We know he's been playing in Pakistan, but you know, how's that going to transition to this? I mean, I think it has to quiet any kind of doubters right there.
Again, you guys see the victory there from the John. He was able to throw so much and do so well. But of course, this was a great performance for both of these players, but it's not done yet. We still have more Tekken action that is on the way, so stay tuned. All right, back into the action here. More EWC. From Saudi Arabia, we have Lohai going up against Raya from Team Reject.
Yeah, the split on players coming into this event that qualified for EWC, 9 players from Pakistan, 13 players from Korea, 4 players from Japan. That last group, though, you got to talk about one.
I think Rive can win this if he wants
USA, one from the Philippines, one from the Netherlands, one from Australia, one from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Rive able to squeeze in at the last minute to that LCQ run.
No stranger to the EWC stage, of course.
Absolutely not.
Has made it here in the past. Here again, but this time mostly with a new character with Fakumram.
Character that you're going to see, I think, a lot this weekend.
I think we're going to see it a lot in the next few hours.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We saw it a lot yesterday already, but there is that is you know, we talk about Fakumram, we talk about Lydia, the potential of a character. I think even like, you know, Armor King from the John. These pocket character picks, we're seeing a lot more players opt for like more constructive shells that they're running, especially when you talk about the format of this event. With it being first to 3 instead of first to 2, having another character like that, we saw this as a pattern for some players yesterday, where maybe you could lean on this character, be able to squeeze out one win, and then you swap like that, especially if they have a very different kind of pressure approach or gameplay cues that you're looking for. Sometimes being able to force your opponent like that to adjust heavily mid-set, that can be a tool that some of these players use like that to be able to get an edge.
All right. I gotta ask you then, Obama, thoughts here on this particular matchup. I have a feeling it is going to be Fakumram going up against the Brian Fury. You know, Lohai has been using Brian Fury for the most part in most of the tournaments, especially in the ones that he's been placing. In this particular matchup, though, who do you think is going to have the advantage? I feel like, especially we saw Nee playing with the Brian, it looked a lot harder for him, especially, you know, as players have gotten used to that character more.
To me, it's all about timing with this one. You know, Brian has so many good counter hit launching tools. Tons of ways to be able to just make huge return, especially for the speed on just a counter hit and timing interception. So for Rife, with the character who's a big body like that, who maybe outside of a few attacks, you know, like standing 3 and double kicks or 3+4, some of these other attacks that he has to be able to get mid-range that are safe, a lot of the times he's going to be his speed is going to be on the back foot. He does have the range. It's not going to be like Lohai's going to be able to get out of range most of the time, right? But if it gets into compact play, playing around, especially tools like Lashing Squall, which you're going to call out sidestep left, being able to watch how Lohai wants to pressure him when it is his turn, that's going to be key. But the timing and making sure that he's not getting clipped by these counter hit launching options, that's going to be important for Rive. He already knows it, of course, playing into this matchup. But again, you got to remember, Lohai, Mogold last year wins Super Tournament over Lohai with this character. And I feel like since then, Lohai is probably exceptionally studied on Fakumram specifically. He does not want to suffer another win like that, loss like that again.
That event did 2 things. Not only did it make people aware of how to play against Fakumram defensively, it inspired so many other people to pick up this pocket character.
True. Mogold definitely got things started with that first major win, but clear walk around. Boa punish, and you know we're gonna push towards this wall. You know the Snake Eyes active, stepping in, and again, that's just another counter hit launching tool that Brian has. And the chase now, speed on his side, big back one, and a 4-touch sequence to close the round out. Mid-low mix at the wall after those fat launchers.
Yeah, man, big Lohai with that nasty opening round there.
found the big opening. Obviously has a bit more comfort going up against Falkenraum now, and kind of knowing what his moveset is and what he's available to poke with. However, Falkenraum, definitely one of those characters that if you make the right reads, you get the right hits. He could be able to play the game and take over pretty quickly.
Yeah, but if this brother puts a 4-3 and puts that knee in your chest and it's counter hit timing, you see what's going to happen. You see where you're going to be at. Fighting off the wall here, gets a big float opportunity. Riot going to be able to convert that into damage.
The flip over, the mix, what is it? Oh, he went for the mock nasty. Oh man, low high with the down 3-2 ender, that built-in mix-up. Is he going to finish it? Is he not? But of course, the crowd cheering on low high here.
In any kind of edge and speed, you see how low high wants to approach. Like, yo, I'm getting in there. And again, every counter hit launching tool that he has, it's all on the table right now. He's showcased it already just in the first 2 rounds.
Oh, nice sidestep launch here into the blue stuff follow-up here. Rive has a big opportunity here, has the wall as well. Knees into Garuda. Okay. Oh, and he went for the power crush. Looking to close things out here. He's not going to get a kill, but one more mix-up could do it into the running 3 knee. Good stuff, Rive finally on the scoreboard there. Rejecting the idea of losing 3 rounds straight.
That's a key matchup tool, especially for Falkenraums, right? They're going to be, you know your opponent's going to be trying to sidestep you, especially pinpoint ranges like this. So go into your tools that have even passive tracking or being able to use dash to realign like that and be able to stop them. You have to be able to do that. You have to be able to convert it into rounds like this.
And Rive, again, just showcasing his ability to make those comebacks. The momentum, the damage that he's able to deal out with Falkenraum, and now pushing into a final round here in game number 1. But the big float from low high, it's not going to do a lot of damage. He's also going to be able to heal a lot of this, but again, being able to use those interactables on stage. That floor break, the follow-up here. He put himself into the corner, though. He has to be careful.
This is where it could get nasty, Mark. The lows, and again, the lift-off punch here. What? You're lucky there was no pixels down there. Gonna raw activate here. Cannonball straight, we block, an instant activation from Riot. Oh. Momentum on his side, these running 3s, these lows.
He has to be careful. This is a nasty spot to be in. Low high, you're in trouble.
Running 3s, lows, bows, and knees. Riot with the game 1 win here. Against all odds, it felt like, especially those first 2 rounds, felt like Low High really got a sense out of how he wanted to kind of break Riot down.
I mean, Low High had the set. He had the set already early on. He was dominating even in that 3rd round before he started getting the hits in. But Falkenraum, again, he is able to get damage, but he's also able to play at his pace. He is one of those characters where he has certain things that kind of break the rules, and movement is not really a concern for Riot because, you know, he's one of those characters that doesn't have the best sidestep. He's creating opportunities for himself. It's all about making sure that the timing is working in his favor.
Yeah, damage and range are afforded to you.
Uh-oh, big follow-up here. Has a chance here. Let's see what he does with it. Okay, big opportunity here. Gets the heat activation, and Riot putting the hurt on Low High again in such a bad spot. He has to be careful here at how he's going to react.
Back to the wall, though. Riot in heat, just putting every button in there just to be able to get out. Whip punish on the heat burst whip.
Uh-oh, let's see what he does with it. All right, has another chance here. He went for the big back 1 to open things up, and great sidestep attack here. Low High pushing in. Right now has a huge life lead here. Let's see if he's able to continue further. Okay, Heat Smash able to take the round back. Look at that, tied up.
Open it with lows here. Rife just mix it with the Falkenraum classics in mid-range. Back 1 gets gripped, and again, counter hit grab.
Okay, okay.
And it's just chunks of damage, Mark. Stepping in low, the chip damage even from the mids, bursting through it.
Oh, and look at that. It's going to be over again. Riot able to capitalize that nasty exchange. Those guys were going back and forth with the damage output from Falkenraum. Just from those grounded hits, did so much. He was able to overwhelm the Brian.
And just bet on the tusk knee at the end, too.
That was crazy.
Back 1 for the plus frame. Riot gives him a flash duck like that. Stutters, jab strings, lows, mids.
Okay, he's going to get a combo here. Big combo at the wall.
This is a big push opportunity for Low High. Eyes of a snake.
Has to be careful here. Able to close it out with the mid-series. And just like that, final round here. Game number 2, an important round because it's either going to be tied up or Rife is going to be up 2-0. Oh, the lows. Look at them. They're adding up.
See Lohai trying to sidestep right, trying to get up off this wall. Sidestep left this time to catch him in the back.
Is he going to get a big enough combo here? It's going to be kind of short. Okay, Resplat has a chance. Oh, he cleaned up nicely.
Good awareness. Great adjustment and good check, especially after the incinerator.
Yeah, he was in the air, though. Did a little bit less damage than usual. Okay, activation, but this is where it's careful. Oh, my God, this is going to hurt.
And they get the interception on the sidestep right there. Running 3. The 3-1 series, the jab string.
He could have ended it right there, and he gets him with the mid there. The slower mid there, that down forward one, able to land. And Rife up 2-0 against Lohai. You know, I didn't see what the prediction was before this, but I had a feeling that most people were probably voting for Lohai.
And it's crazy. Rife is up 2 games. It doesn't feel like Lohai is... I feel like so many rounds, he's been the one in control.
He has been, though. That's the thing. It's like, out of nowhere, the momentum builds up. And look at him. He's channeling that kinetic energy right now. He's trying to ride it high. And it's been working. I think this switch, from all the character switches we've seen throughout the course of Tekken 8, this is probably the most synonymous with his playstyle. This switch to Fakam Ram has really benefited Rive in the most ways that I've seen. What's up with Jin players, man? Jin players,
they're playing King now, they're playing Fakam Ram.
Yeah, they're all over the place, but man, this is, like I said, it's a good mix. All right, Big Lohai in trouble now. He has to win 3 games straight with whatever character he locks in with. We assume it is still going to be Brian Fury, his main character. But again, it's a tall order because right now, Rife is feeling not just the momentum, he has that killer instinct where he can go all the way. And again, in these types of group stages, you want to stay on the upper bracket as long as you can. Okay, good punish there. The range. Oh, nice punish.
Okay.
Gets the knockdown.
Lohai plugged in now.
He is definitely plugged in. He's feeling it. Oh, he went for it. Brandishing the uppers of Jets. Oh, look at that. He could have had a launch there. Decided not to do it, but it doesn't matter. He still has a decent life lead. Into the power crush, that sequence, can you kid him?
And bro, as much as this started about Lohai intercepting Rife on his timing, the counter hits, Markman, count him.
It's the timing. Rife is able to take his turn back. Not only is he taking his turn back, he's winning in terms of damage output. All right, Lohai, he needed this combo. Has an opportunity here, has him by the wall, but he's already letting Rife get out of there. He is playing way too passive. Bro, he's letting him get hit.
He got all that health back. It's nothing fancy either. He's just going mid-low.
I think maybe Lohai is just a bit too fearful of what's going to be coming. He is thinking way too defensive. He needs to start going in.
And the running 3.
Yo, look at him. He's feeling it. Oh, man, the floor is lava. And he has 1 round away on the verge of a no-round Brown.
The counter hit lows.
Okay, he needed that.
Yeah,
all right.
lift punch.
Big wall setting.
He's got to be able to not surrender momentum or control again.
Okay, big splat there. It's going to have a ton of scaling here. He's going to have a ton of gray life here, but of course the floor blast adds more potential damage here. Eyes of the Snake. Oh, man, that's unfortunate.
Flashing Squall, trade in Lohai's favor this time. Back one for the plus frame. Low touch.
He didn't press.
I don't think so.
He was calm. He was collected. He should be able to close out the round here, but Lohai living the fight another day. Okay. He still knows one more. But Rife having a chance here. Heat engage. He's by the wall. He has to be careful.
Stance.
He takes one bad step. He's going to get plastered into the wall again. Power crush.
Hatchet and armor.
Running 3. Pressure again. Bro, look at the life bar. He has to do something. Lohai's in trouble. Did he press, though? He did! This is going to hurt. He's going to heal some of that life back. Pure red damage done to Rife as well. Lohai has an ability to go for a mix-up and the kill here, but it's going back the other way, too. Oh, my God, he had a chance. That's unfortunate.
Cannonball straight after. He surrendered control for 1 moment. Rife able to 3-0 Lohai in group stage here. Fakam Ram on Brian, no way.
That is quite here from Rive. Team reject everything but victory, and he has taken that victory further into the upper bracket where he's gonna, of course, have a chance of getting out into phase 2. But man, oh man, you gotta be crushed. If you are a Low-High fan, if you are a fan of Brian Fury, he got mauled. Again, giving up the momentum, just going back and forth. His ability to just get the timing with the pokes was just impressive.
Timing and then just willing to do whatever it takes to get momentum back. He wasn't using too much of the move list at all. But let's check in with the stage, see what they got to say about this set.
We're there. For every click, every clutch, every respawn. We were there for the years of grind, and we're here. Now, the proud founding partner of EWC. Powering the biggest event in gaming, shoulder to shoulder with the world's best. Making history. Greatness deserves a stage. Lenovo Legion, reach your impossible.
EWC 2026 Tekken 8 action here. Day 2, we're going through groups A and B here in phase 1 of this tournament to see who's going to make it to tomorrow. We already got our next set on this stage for the Group B openers. Rangchu versus Sin. Mark, you look at these two players sitting down on this stage like this. Sin, I think maybe, I want to say since last year, he's had the really biggest like international exposure.
Yeah, he's had great performances throughout many events. I think one of the breakout events for him especially was Evo France last year, where he was able to, again, not only play against some of the best players around the world, he was able to do very well on his path to being able to get into that top 8. But since then, we have seen him consistently butting heads with a lot of these top players and really showcasing that Yoshimitsu is not a dead character. He is still representing with him, Kane and Trench, iMusician, and other, really good Yoshimitsu players able to hang with some of the best of them. And this is going to be a big test for him because he's going up against the 2-time TWC champion in Rangchu.
But you said it. He had that big performance at Evo France. He qualified for this event in the mix-up, which isn't too far from here, right? We find ourselves here in Paris. Is there something about France with this guy? He's from the Netherlands. I don't know. He keeps having these really high impact performances in France for some reason. But like you said, Mr. 2-time, the Papa Bear himself, Rangchu. He said, "Yo, you might not see Bears this tournament. I might be running." He might be specifically
no. He specifically said on social media,
"My new character.
I'm a Falkenbraun player now." He has he cast aside all doubt. He is no longer Big Papa Bear. He is Big Papa Pope.
And when you see this, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
The way he plays Falkenbraun is a lot like how he plays Bears, actually.
Yeah, it is. You are very correct in the way that he does that. He has that smothering playstyle that he just dominates in terms of, you know what, I'm not going to move. I don't have the movement, right? Yeah. I don't have the side steps. It's all about timing and how I'm going to take control of the matchup.
But even how he does lows, it's almost like the same kind of approach as what he does with Boom and Panda. Poking with those far-reaching mids like that, even though a lot of them aren't like too generous on frames, it's the way he kind of just like passively kind of just sprinkles in that mid and low pressure like that from ranges like that. This character affords you so much range and power already.
Yeah, and I would say Rangchu is fairly methodical in the way that he approaches matchups, but the big problem here is the player he's going up against. We all know Yoshimitsu players are nuts, right? But this guy might be the nuttiest of them all. Look at that. The conversion, the follow-up here.
Yeah, we've seen it on a few stages already here, but run up, get your cut through, helicopter kick, and then the 1-1. Back it up. You're going to give me that space?
You went for the flash!
You're going to give me a little bit of time?
Oh, hit the counter. He woke up pressing buttons? Okay, Rangchu able to take that opening round, but that was a lot of intel, a lot of data for both sides. Okay, big step here, trying to create an opening. Here comes Sin with the running 3 pressure. Sword stands, put it away, don't need it. Mix goes for the mid, the follow-up here, door knocking.
Sprinkling the lobes. It's like combinations of standing 3, 3+4,
That was sick. Up close counterplay. Both of these guys obviously knowing the holes in the offense there, but still the spin out just to be able to create an opening for himself. And man, Rangchu, he is just dominant here these first 2 rounds.
In Heat 2, going to that tusk knee option with the dash behind it. It hits from so far away.
All right, good chance here. Goes for the Migi Uppa. Tries to put the brakes on.
And there you go. The uppercut finds its mark this time. Be able to get a launch.
Yep, it didn't do it in the aerial state, so the damage is not going to be quite as high as he's expecting.
Sin was cool with that. Of course, just being able to just reset into the slide mix like that, but the flash unanswered.
Went for the rainbow drop. Izuna not able to get anything out of it. Let's see what he does here. Big block, big punish there. This is huge. He has a chance here to close things out here and get on the scoreboard. Slice? No. Decides to keep him there. One more mix. Oh, he's going to have to be careful. Nice counter pressure there with the low of his own. 2 rounds to 1 here. Sin trying to build up some momentum. Second hit there, able to land there on the down forward 1 series. But the
Back
Garuda.
one with the upper.
What's he going to do with it? What a step. Step to the game. The follow-up here, big combo. Spike into the forward 1+2. Unbreakable throw. Caught him right through that.
Now, of course, when you're going to these mid options, never mind the big stab.
You're not stepping that in Fakaram. Good stuff there. And Sin able to recognize there. Push him to his limitations. Final round here, game number 1.
Rangchu has to have noticed, too. He's been going on some of these more linear mid options. Sin's been going to sidestep left.
Ooh.
So you know what the answer is to that.
Chop away here. The follow-up here. Popped off.
Rainbow roll nullified. Step in lows. Fish with that down 4-1. Sin just waiting, and the uppercut perfectly timed.
I don't know what he's done, but I feel like his use of down forward 2s have kind of leveled up since the last time I've seen this guy play.
He got some safe uppercuts, man.
Throw him out there, but he's been getting them counter hit too. The Cursed Blade gets kneed out of the sky. And oh, he dropped it. Didn't get the team kick follow-up. Brother.
Spin on him, but the tusk knee able to just be the great equalizer in the set overall. Rangchu going to take the first game.
Yep, that is 1 game down here. Rangchu, he's talking to himself. He's saying something. Trying to remind himself here how he's going to approach on the matchup. Sin have to go back to the drawing board here. You know, he never had a chance to really get to the wall. I think one of the big strengths that he has is his ability to wake up and control the Oki game at the wall. Whether or not he'll have a chance to do that, we're about to find out. Knowing such a big target in Fakaram, not able to really step or create opportunities for himself, it would behoove him to kind of get that pressure, get that ability to corner him and his opponent by the wall. We are in Pack Pixel stage where there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of sidestep from Sin too, but in mid-range, we haven't really seen too many of those crazy movement options that Yoshi can do, really trying to dance around Rangchu. He's been kind of just trying to play him up close and just play around timing. And he had good fortune